Okay, it's going.
And we're back to another edition of Furry Talk Live. Today it's Dead of Winter with our guest,
Jade.
Jade. Hi.
Hi Jade. Pleasure to meet you.
Snap butt.
Yep.
That is your
how is it being your own food?
Now the better question is how things came around.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we'll get into that a little bit later. So we are playing Dead of Winter, very common game that we have played before on the stream. This is new to Jade. We will mess it up. We are furries. We ruin everything, including board games. That is just our nature. That is what we do. Please feel free in the comments if you're there with us. Do let us know what we messed up. If it's point to the game, we'll try to correct it. Otherwise, more than happy to. By the way, please feel free to play along. We have a live chat up over there, and Kat here is doing the social media thing so that we can join in and everybody can talk. So let's get started. Oh, fearless leader.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
The noob is starting. This is going to be fun.
So we already fixed this up. We've already got all the fun stuff.
Yep.
Need to worry about food.
So the crisis is food.
So let's go ahead and see what I got to work with. 6, 4, and 1. I'm actually going to go ahead and use his ability. Yeah, I'm going to use that now. So his ability is I can re-roll, once per round I can re-roll one of any of my unused dice. So I'm actually going to do that now. See if I can get better.
You're re-rolling the 1 and you get 6. Best result possible.
So I've got pretty decent setup there.
Your pokey is falling over.
So I got nothing for that. I am going to go ahead and contribute to that there. So for a move, find your roll exposure, right?
Yes, if you are moving, unless you have a fuel to put to the waste pile.
So I actually have a character here that will give us 2 food if I leave her there. However, that is my melee character.
You also have 6s.
Yes.
So she will probably be defending the colony.
Well, if I leave her, the catch is that if I do that during the colony phase, it takes a 4 up. So I'd have sacrificed my 4 in order to get a +2 to our food.
I like food though.
So actually what I'll do is...
Well, given this is co-op, right?
Yeah.
How much food do the rest of us have, ballpark? So that's the question.
I know teacher's going off.
Because I was going to head to the gas station.
Yeah.
Try and get some weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean police station?
No, gas station, because then I can
gas
get gas,
station.
food,
Okay.
and weapons to start off with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are all on the
Yeah,
high
that
list.
makes sense.
Because the mayor is actually better at searching.
That's why I'm going to be sending him.
Okay.
But if I was going to move both, because then I could also take out the zombie that's there.
Because
To be fair, I can do that already.
Yep.
But I could also get 2 searches of that.
The challenge with that is there's only 2 spots on the gas station. There's
Yep.
only 3 spots before that gets overrun. So it's actually fairly limited. And what you can do with the mayor is you can actually start building barricades.
True.
Even on a 1, a barricade can...
Yep.
Is it a mayor? That's
Mine.
psychiatrist.
Yeah, psychiatrist.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
can tell people how they feel.
Yeah, he can. Yeah. So he's going to go analyze the zombies at the gas station? Or?
Yeah, he's gonna go get and sit on a chair. Yeah. However, I will go ahead and make sure I don't get exposure. Nice.
yeah. Yeah.
And so let's see. At the end of the round, that'll have 1 because he's there, right?
Yes, 1 zombie will
Okay.
be at it.
And that's only on my round, or at every end of every round.
That is every round that he is there.
Okay.
So when we do the colony phase.
Oh, it's during the colony phase.
Okay.
That's
So
what I
once
said.
everybody's had their turns.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's not as bad.
Yeah, because I'm used to the Dark Souls method of, hey, it's everybody's turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So number 4 in the colony phase is the add zombies phase.
So
Alrighty.
that's when it comes
It's
back
yeah.
to you.
It's think of this as almost a programming phase. Everyone's doing their things, and then the zombies would go hi. It's
What
is
that
that
would
show?
be terrible.
the zombie show.
What?
iZombie.
Think
No,
I don't
not
know,
a
actually,
zombie.
Bodies?
That.
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
Actually, funny
That's-
story about that. A buddy of mine was saying that he was watching it with his mother, and all I heard was warm bodies. I'll tell you right now, that didn't sound like a wholesome children's movie.
Yeah.
Actually, spoilers, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. If you don't want to know the secret of warm bodies, please turn it off now. Spoiler alert.
Aww.
There, preface done.
Yeah.
It is the story of Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to go ahead and use both my 6s to do 2 searches. I'm going to hold on to that 4 because she's going to stay at the colony and gets 2 food. So, well, I'll do 1 by 1. So,
Okay.
search.
It's tough, isn't it?
So, remember how you said that thing wouldn't happen?
Oh, it did. Hand me the card on the bottom.
At
To who?
the top card of Survivor deck, to your following, place their matching survivor standee of the colony. Add 1 helpless survivor to the token of the colony.
And you're going to use
So
it?
he gets another character.
To get
So
another
you
character
choose.
that would probably be worth it. Can we afford that right now, though? That's a good question.
You can save it for later.
Let me just.
Oh, so I can possibly save it for later?
Yes,
Okay.
it goes to your hand.
I actually hold on to that for now then.
Okay.
So then no. Gosh, not be happy.
First
It could have.
It could have.
Go figure.
It could have.
So then I'm actually going to still use my second one. She's going to stay there, and that'll be holding on to that.
And that's going to be the 2 food that you're adding to...
That's colony phase.
Oh, okay.
Is it clockwise or counter?
It'll change at the end of the colony phase at the past that this.
Oh, okay, for the first player here. Okay.
But it is now mine, in which case, yep. So that goes in the bottom, and you draw this, and there's a very top piece to it that will tell you under what conditions.
Do we have Janet?
I am Janet.
Okay.
Now it might happen under certain circumstances
Yes.
if Janet goes somewhere, or Janet is currently at the colony.
Sometimes there's just is Janet playing. That exists too.
Oh, BWGI. Hi.
Ah!
Wow.
Hey,
Alright,
Ricky!
happens right away.
Wait.
I was talking
So
about
for the
you
remainder of the
today.
game,
Okay.
if Jen is also in the colony,
You gotta tell the story. You gotta
Okay.
say the story.
So if player controls Janet, she is not exiled. We should be more concerned about treating minor wounds. Not only do we know next to nothing about the plague that made the zombies, but even things like small infections can prove problematic to treat. Besides, no one wants to be wounded during a survival situation. I can set up a clinic, but I'm going to need everyone else to help me keep me well supplied. So, for the remainder of the game, if Jen is in the colony, during a player's turn, the player may place a character in the hand at the waste pile without using its ability to remove 1 wound from a survivor they control of the colony.
Well, that's actually
Yep, so
That's kind
we
of.
have
that's
a...
actually worth, like, if you have junk cards.
yeah, that's a field medic card.
Yep. So it's the only option.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So it's any card from their hand without using its ability, as long as Janet is at the colony. So I'm going to roll my action dice.
We're playing.
I'll answer his question in a minute once Connor is done doing his thing, because yeah.
Oh yeah, that yeah.
So I have a...
So remember the programmer talked to you about today?
Yep. Were your ears burning?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a 6, a 3, and a
Wondered why I
1.
was smelling burnt circuitry.
So I have a feeling I'm going... Well, first off, I'm going to do what I was going to do, which is I'm going to contribute 2 to the crisis and 1 to the food supply. So I make 1 can of food.
Yeah.
So we only need 1 more for the crisis.
And I'm going to send Janet out to the hospital. So unfortunately, your field medic is... Nobody's wounded, so it's not really...
Not a problem yet.
I'm warning you now, your phone might vibrate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So I am also going to spend a junk to re-roll this little 1. And it's still a 1.
I did nothing.
So what I'm going to do with that 1 is I'm going to put up a darn barrier.
I see that.
So now I have a 3 and a 6. With the 6, she's going to search, and she gets to look at the top 2 cards.
Not my fault. Hey.
I'm going to clip her with the flashlight, and I'm going to keep the other card.
Okay, so we
And now she has a 3. So Janet is going to do something very silly.
Okay.
She saw what she thought was a patient. She realized it's a zombie. And so she hits it with some kind of insert medical device here. I don't know, an MRI. Those are small enough to hold and carry, right?
No.
Okay.
No, they're big, huge honking machine.
In which case, smack.
I mean, you gave her a mag light.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
Have you not played
frostbite.
DayZ?
Kippy.
Ah, frostbite.
Why are you putting frostbite on your standee?
I have no idea.
You've been bitten.
By a frostbite.
Thank goodness I found medicine.
Doesn't she have to be in the...
I used medicine.
Oh, right. No, yeah, no, I got it.
It's weird that you can't, you know.
Physician, heal thyself.
Yeah.
And
I am the field medic, but I can't medic myself.
And I am down to 1 card and no actions, so I am done.
Yay.
Your turn. Oh.
You're awesome.
Okay, so...
Whoa, 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 whoa.
First.
We have to stop. The title is Christmas.
Oh,
If a survivor the player controls is at the colony.
Yeah.
I was talking to a couple of other people, and well, we think tomorrow might be Christmas. Maybe. It's a stupid thing to hold on to, but I think people could use a distraction. What if we made a dinner for everyone? A real dinner, I mean.
Oh no.
Every player with 1 or more survivors at the colony must vote with a thumbs down or a thumbs up. The option with the most votes takes effect.
Okay.
Thumbs up. Spend 5 food. Gain 1 morale.
Oh, fuck.
If Forest Plum, the mall Santa, is in play and isn't exiled, the player controls for Forest Plum may draw up to 4 cards from the grocery store deck. He then must reveal them and give them each to another player of his choice.
That would have been cool, but no.
that would have been...
Thumbs down. Nothing happens.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
So how's about that 5 food, huh?
I know, if you're a ball Santa,
But
right?
see, here's where that sort of that crushing decision makes. You guys just canceled Christmas.
Good.
Can't afford food anyways. Alright.
They
Grinches.
mentioned Hanukkah, huh?
Grinches.
Well, he is a mall Santa. There might be another thing that's
I need to
Hanukkah.
roll
but I don't know.
for- Okay, so Carty, Miss Carty,
Okay, she's going to go.
to school.
Okay.
But I have to roll for exposure
Yeah.
first.
Yep. Frostbite.
Frostbite.
Wow, I'm really glad I used that fuel. We've had 2 frostbites in a row.
I know.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to contribute that.
So
4.
Well, since I do have a 1. Dang.
Okay, you have to roll dice.
No. Not for exposure.
No, that's not what I'm...
Oh, you mean for the
You
thing?
have to roll a dice.
Uh-huh.
4 or higher.
4 high.
oh right, I actually did attack that zombie and successfully kill it. It was just a matter of it hurt me too.
But
So I should do that too. So 4 or higher?
and I got 6.
Okay, give me your zombie and your. Thank you.
So we got 2 so far.
How many zombies do we need
12.
to collect? 12?
So we need 10 more.
Okay. So I take care of you.
Goes here.
So I have to move exercise. Actually, I could do a search. Couldn't I?
If you have a character capable of a search.
I got it 2, and I needed 2 for search.
Okay.
I think it's cool.
And because I think she can take 2 cards.
No, just
No.
1.
Oh.
No, it's the killing zombies in school. I don't roll for exposure.
Ah. Just getting there.
Once per round. Yeah, it's just getting really exposed.
Getting there hurts.
Yeah, but it's 6. You'll attract zombies there,
That's-
and
And then I just go once per round. Bang, you're dead.
then yeah.
Bang, you're dead. Ooh. Well. I guess I'll have to. Wait, I can. When it comes to equip cards, I can.
Okay, assuming these are all 1 food.
Mhm.
Food 3 is worth the same as food 1 on there.
Okay, so there's 4 cards there,
Yes.
and given that we have no stabbies,
Yep.
Okay, so I'll have
equals
to
number
wait.
of non-exiled players. There's 4 non-exiled players.
Yep.
So this is full. We need to worry about that food.
I'll be able to manage 2 on that, so.
Yep.
Now with equip cards, you have to equip it to the person that's there, right? Or can you equip it to your other person? Just double checking.
Oh, equips?
When you get an equip card, does it have to go to the one?
Given that
Understanding correctly, it's you can only hand off to other players, and you have to be in the same spot, I believe. If I'm understanding correctly.
Handing
it's-
off, yes?
Yeah.
No,
But for
it's-
equipping, I believe it's whoever you have with you.
Okay, so I have to wait then until she goes back.
Well, no, I think it might be that. If I'm understanding correctly, anyways.
You've added it to your hand.
Yeah. And it's a equip card that I think would work.
Because I think it just goes to your hand pool and not a character pool.
You may equip it on any survivor you control.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
It's just if they're equipped with it and they.
it's
Pass.
just magically these characters have some sort of portal between them that they can hand shit to each other.
Outer space?
Yeah. I mean, it's.
Outer space.
And this may not seem good, but that allows
Is it
me
a book
to
on
do-
barricades?
Yes, it allows me to do 2 at once.
Okay.
Because 1 for the ability and 1 for the equip.
Yeah, so they are barricade superhero.
Yes,
So you get 2 free barricades every turn?
every round. Once per round.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing those are going up where?
But that's running down, so let's put it on 1 or 2. Start off. I still have 1 extra dice.
Okay.
I guess I could do another search. 1 less search with School Lady.
We need guns. My only concern is our food supply.
Fine. There.
So we need. Yes,
That is what I can.
so that's 2.
So we need 1 more food. Because I'm going to give us 2.
I have 1. Yeah, but the round ends here.
Yes, but that's your colony phase.
That's before they count their food.
Yes.
But we only need 3 cans.
Yeah, I'll probably have that solved.
Also, we'll be adding 2 cans. To
Oh, magically? Okay, then I'll save
It's
that.
the
then.
the ability for Loretta is
Right.
Every time that she's in the
Okay,
colony.
then
I
I'll
can do that.
save this for when we need it.
And she makes a
Actually,
nice
that's a
big
good question.
stew.
Is it if she's in the colony?
Does it say colony under what her ability?
It says colony.
Yes.
Okay.
Is she in the colony?
Oh, then I might be able to do. I might have been able to do it earlier. Okay. Well, because it
You,
just says.
you've done it.
Yeah.
So there's the 2 for
Okay. Yeah.
I was
We have
misunderstanding
an extra
that.
food
That's
factor.
okay. No problem. Yeah, because then I'll hang on to this until we need it
Uh-huh.
for God knows what.
We'll probably need it next round.
Yep.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Right, so I take one of these cards.
Yeah. Okay. Now,
Oh, we don't have Excel people.
Nope.
nope.
Good. All it is mugging. That
Okay.
is an XL with a non-XL. So.
I'm mugging.
How much?
No, not
is
that
here?
mugging. No, as
One,
in
2,
okay,
3, 4, 5.
Locke's special ability in
Mhm.
Victory.
Okay, then I don't feel bad.
Okay.
I'm gonna send Miss Fortune Teller
Okay.
out to the police thing because we need guns. Oh, I won't need the dice. Yes.
Everybody travels in style except me.
Which means thank you. I'm going to
Just because I might as well just do that now. And then see what I can do from here.
I've never had any of that. It's a good bit of ground.
Okay.
get.
I can do everything.
Yay!
Alright, I'm gonna have her search twice.
Okay. So your first search.
Yeah, this is
'cause-
first.
Yeah, because you have that rummage thing. Gonna keep. And then
I don't like rummaging.
Yeah.
And given she's not. That will be useful. Night vision goggles. At the beginning of each round, roll 1 additional action die. You know what? I'm okay with that because given she's gonna sit there until we're out of things at the cop shop, I think we're okay with
You
that.
just
Yeah,
found yourself
that's-
some nods.
That's
Yeah.
Sort of.
Well, they're at the police station,
That's
right?
sort of my thing with the.
It's gonna be the SWAT
I-
fortune teller. Why'd you shoot him? He was gonna shoot me. I didn't even have a gun. Not yet.
He was thinking about it.
Alright, and
Does that
then.
mean she becomes the thought police?
Oh god.
Maybe. And I rolled a 3. 3 is a pew pew.
Okay.
Zombie is eventually going to die.
And
Let's just hope nothing. Let's hope nothing.
Now she'll lose her nods.
Ooh.
Injury.
Ow.
Wouldn't that suck?
Boop, boop.
Hey guys, I found these.
hey, guy!
Okay.
But the zombie's still dead.
Did you roll?
Oh, I have to roll for that.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll roll that one. 4. Score. Hi.
Yay. So
And what about her ability?
That's where I'm getting to next. Okay,
we
that's-
have 1, 2, 3. Why don't we do this? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that works. Okay, now,
We have the.
once
little
per
thing.
round, you may look at the top 2 cards of the crisis deck and place them back in any order.
6.
That doesn't count.
9. So there. So those are gonna be if we capture zombies. Might as well. They use less space on the board. That actually be 9 of
I
them.
have to make a choice.
Okay.
I'm just looking at this. Hang on. All I can do is go based on what I get. So I'm just double checking myself. Okay.
Oh, what are we sitting in here?
How many do we have in there?
6.
Okay. So I'll do clean up with one of the
Okay. So I'm gonna say junk and drugs.
Okay.
So drugs. Me. So she's done, I think, everything she's able to.
Yay.
And Mikey's only attack.
Yeah, and I'm waiting for stuff to show up in the.
And that's why it's started.
Okay. And that is a round. So number 1, pay food.
Big food. So we have well, like
4 in. 4 in.
4 in.
So 2
2 food
out.
per.
It's 1 per 2, and helpless counts as 1. 2, check waste. We already did. It's at 6.
Yeah.
I'll count it again just for a sec.
Yeah. but
1,
You
2,
don't trust my- you
3,
don't trust
4,
bird baths?
5, 6. No,
You don't trust the bird maps?
I also don't trust my brain.
And now we resolve the crisis.
Okay. I'm not going to shuffle them because there's no stabby. Right?
As far as we know,
Well,
there's no betrayer.
we agreed that we wouldn't put one. So there's a food 1, and a food 1, and a food 1, and a food 1.
And a food one.
best use of food ones because you're looking for the can symbol.
Yeah. Number of non-exile players, we're good.
Yep.
Crisis resolved.
Me.
And
Removed from the game.
And
And that one can.
I'm a flippy this.
Yep.
That happens at my turn. But first we add zombies. So
One needs to be added to me.
one zombie added to wherever there is a person.
Yeah.
That would be a barricade.
It doesn't happen until.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
it goes backwards in? Okay.
Yeah, it just means that it's
One less spot they
less
can
that
get
can
to.
hang out there, yeah.
Okay, and 1 per 2 survivors of the colony.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a zombie everywhere where there's a dude.
Yep.
That means
Yep.
Peg will be in, I think.
Well, that's it. The idea is to just get back someone that we can...
Okay. 5 is check the main objective. We have not completed the main objective.
No, we don't have 12.
Number 6 is move the round tracker down.
Yeah.
And then we pass first player token. Okay,
And then this.
reveal the crisis.
Which
Crisis
is
is.
drugs. Drugs for number of exile players.
Is that what it says? Drugs?
Well, it says pill, but
Okay.
whatever. Drugs, whatever.
For number of non-exile. Okay.
Okay, so we need medicine.
So we need 4 meds.
Okay, rolling my action dice. Wow, that sucks.
1, 3, and a 4.
Okay. So, the 4 is going to be the search. And I get to draw 2 cards.
Quick.
They're weird, eh, the cards?
Which
It's not going to happen. So.
card is more purple?
Which card has more purple? None of these have purple, really, except maybe, like, her, because she's sort of wearing a burgundy whatever-y thing.
I'm going to rummage.
He's gonna track things.
And that attracts a noise token.
Yep.
And with the 1, I'm going to build another barricade. And with a 3, I'm going to smack that zombie at my location.
Because might as well.
Yeah.
And you get hit.
I get a wound, but I kill it.
Now, do you get
What
it?
about your frostbite?
He already got rid of that in a minute.
Okay. Yes, you healed
Oh
that.
crap, I have a flashlight, so technically I should be looking from these 3 and decide 1 to keep.
What?
Because
The
of his
flashlight?
flashlight.
Hey.
He forgot.
His improvised melee weapon.
Doesn't matter.
forgot.
The club.
Doesn't matter, it's going to be the
Hey,
same
if
one.
it's a
anyway.
mag light, have you seen how big those things can get?
Yes. He has one.
It was very tempting to buy one before.
I got one from Uline.
I mean, like, get one of the nice big, like, shoulder ones.
That's the one.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and with, as I said, with the 3, she got a wound, but the zombie's also dead.
She can't heal herself.
Did you roll to see if we keep the zombie?
That's the next step. And we do.
Okay.
Pretty lucky with those.
Yeah.
Right now.
That ends soon.
What about the crossroads?
And so,
The crossroads? Does anything happen?
He has to wait until
Oh.
it turns over because it's very unlikely, but
I'm equipping her with the mop.
It's not gonna happen.
So the lawyer right now is carrying a mop. The mop
little
allows
while.
you to clear. It allows you to clear 5 waste instead of 3. She is at the colony. If anybody needs a mop, they can request.
How the mighty have fallen. Isn't she glad she went to school for what, 6 years?
In fact, you
that
know
was
what?
just mopping up.
oh, I know you're gonna give it to him, right?
I'm tempted, but they actually have good scores.
That's the problem, is that I don't want to leave the colony too long.
It's either the construction worker or...
Do you have to hand it off to a character, or can you hand it off to the player?
I can hand it off to anybody at the colony. And I don't
Okay.
think Mike Cho would do very well with a mop, although it'd be
Hold on.
really cool to see Kung Fu.
Yeah.
Hold on to the next turn.
Okay.
I'm actually going to use that event.
Use the mop event?
No, the character event I have. So we're going to get 2 people, but we're going to have one that's going to be an actual character, and depending on how they look, we might want to hand it off to them.
Oh.
Okay.
That's actually super logical.
That is.
Because I'm going to be moving my character out.
I think his reasoning, though, is that we may need to clean up.
I think what I'll do is I'll give it to the construction worker, because it doesn't
Wait.
cost an action dice to do so. And
But doesn't
it can go to somebody else after they're done with it.
Yep.
But
You're in the colony.
yeah, but do I have to accept it?
It's co-op.
Okay? Like,
Because I get my own actions.
okay?
You know what? Give it to me for Mike Cho. For now.
But Kat knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You can
It's-
hand it around. It's
It's a
the
five-bit
village.
floozy.
It's the village mop. Everybody
Yeah.
has a ride.
5-bit floozy.
I'm thinking of. Because she had.
If you get ones, if you don't use it, fine. You don't use it. If you do use it, you can clear 5 waste instead of 3.
Yeah, but I'm.
So it's 1 can per 2 characters, right?
It's 1 can per 2.
That's
But the
why
great
I'm
news
wondering.
is she can maintain and even increase.
Yeah.
At 4, she can maintain.
Now, part of why I'm accepting this is because of this, I was able to get an extra action dice.
Mhm.
So this benefits fine.
And since our objective is
Meds.
meds, so I'm.
I had to go based on what I had because I couldn't
Yeah.
say. So I checked my cards and went, okay, well, this is what I have more of.
Quick
Keep 'em-
question.
Hmm?
Is it overrun when all the spots are full, and when you can't add another zombie to the spots?
When it is no spots left on the zombies.
What is overrun
When there's.
when you can't add another zombie?
Okay, so it'd be the next
Yeah.
round.
Yeah.
That's when
Okay.
survivors start to die.
Then I have a very good idea.
Cool.
Anyways.
It's kind of like the zombie storage.
Yeah.
They overrun containment when
It's my chose best to mopping.
Well, he's I want to keep him there because
Because-
we're getting we know
And no exposure.
and he doesn't get his exposure anyway. So
Yeah.
why risk his exposure at all?
oh, look, a bunch of 1s.
Give me the mop when you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna stay there for a turn.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. It was in case you spent food.
Oh, right.
So, I'm like, that's not happening. So.
Already did that. That's
Okay.
good old food crises.
No, that was if you spent food to do an action.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Which very unlikely because why?
Yeah.
So I was thinking of turning my other character over to the grocery store.
Okay. Remember, this is co-op,
Yeah.
so you're working with everyone.
No, it's really good.
It's either the hospital or it's the grocery store. So I'm looking at where the med thing is.
Yeah, that's another thing too, is we don't have any meds down yet.
Exactly.
I have 2. that
I have
can
1.
put down.
I wouldn't get a med from either one of those places.
Yeah.
And this is Miss Barrier Queen, so.
You know what? Sending her to the okay, wait. You're sending who to the her?
Because the other one can.
How is her
Zombies.
search?
5.
Search is 5. I do have a 5. So. That I can use.
Okay, but remember your other character
detectives
still has a
too.
frostbite, and they should be getting another.
Another one for.
What you might want to do is you might want to discard a card to get rid of that.
Because your doctory
my
chick
duck.
is still in base, right?
And-
No, actually, she's over here.
Conroy got a thing for nurse.
Yeah, but
Oh, but you've got to be back at the colony,
exactly.
right?
And I would be rolling for exposure to get back to the colony.
Unless you ask for gas.
No, she has to be in the colony as well.
Oh, yeah, right.
Before we could waste that.
Yeah. So
It looks like I'm going to have to start sending her back to town to just heal things.
She just had to decide to be a medic. What's her stats?
Hate the healer roll. Oh, 3 and 4.
Yeah, but the nice thing is we have 2.
Okay stats too.
It's funny because this character, what may end up happening is she may go back to the colony, hand off the flashlight to the lawyer, which in her picture is holding the flashlight.
Yeah. I mean, come on, I'm Mike Cho with a mop, and then, like, fortune teller with night vision goggles.
Asian man.
It's the new world, mop foo, and seeing the future via night vision.
Yeah.
So right now
She can see
kill bad zombies
everything.
Yes.
without exposure.
Okay, you can kill a zombie with
They're like
exposure,
UV
is
lamp
what
night
you're saying.
goggles.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because
I
then
saw
yeah,
you
do
did-
that because it furthers this.
Yeah.
On the ceiling, I'm actually impressed. I can't be angry. I'm actually impressed.
Make sure that we get it.
Yeah. So then
So
put
we need one of
okay
these guys.
because that couldn't get exposure.
Yeah. No
Then-
exposure.
It may be wise because my concern is your next round you get another frostbite and she's dead.
Yeah. So what you're saying? Oh.
We can sacrifice the morale at the moment.
Yeah, that was the other reason why I picked this one. This is a 2 morale. Because between this one and the other one did more ow. So I was like,
So when you sacrifice 2 morale, it says. And I know how fast that starts going down.
If I was earlier, I'd be able to help, but I can't.
saw another picture.
okay. Is it only 1?
Yep.
That's fucking frostbite too.
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking. No, I can't do that.
So what do you have left to work with?
I have a 1 and 5.
And medicine is really low there too. Because if it was like
Yeah, no,
the hospital or something, then it would have been.
That's why I was thinking setting my other character over here because medicine's a little higher. Or to the hospital.
Yeah, my big concern is
Is this person?
yeah, because otherwise you're sacrificing her.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So your question right now is, do you want to kill her or not? that's question number 1.
It'll be a matter of, like, the best thing that could maybe happen is, like, it'd be risking it and risking more exposure to possibly get another medicine, because we can't hand off. Because it's not return.
No, but I do have fuel.
Hmm.
I have a fuel. But the problem is that character isn't where I am, so
Yes, that's the other issue too.
I do have a jump.
Um,
And I do have a jump that I can force my reroll on the other one, so I can get a higher number.
yeah, but we don't need a higher number. A higher number is not going to help you not die. Right?
But it will help with the.
what's the reroll?
I have a jump that can.
Oh, okay, no, it's not worth putting more junk in.
No.
If it was like an ability, then maybe.
Because my number 1 concern is your character.
Yeah.
We don't want it to die. But we can't give you meds right now
Yeah.
because we need meds.
And I would have to go all the way to the hospital. And that's rolling for exposure.
Yep.
Which potentially could.
It's a low
Like-
chance, but a high chance.
If we don't solve the crisis, what happens?
Lose
2 morale.
2 morale. Okay, if this character dies, we also lose a morale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we also lose a zombie killer for the school. So
Well, that's why I want you to kill the zombie first.
yeah. Because it doesn't
Like first right off,
don't
and then.
roll for exposure for that.
So I'm just trying to figure out. You have 2 dice left.
I have 2 dice. One's a stupid one, but
And I can't. Can you just hand fuel? Is that one of the things that you can just hand over?
Fuel you can hand over, medicine you can hand over, you can... But that has to be used immediately.
yeah.
So go to the damn hospital.
Okay. Right. Which means go there.
Yeah.
Which means I could do search for that.
Yeah.
Top card?
It's the best thing I
Yeah,
can
it's
do.
the best we can try and pull here.
Any type of wound. Yeah.
Now you have 1, I have 2.
Yep.
And I just got 1, so.
Okay, if you have medicine now, get rid of the frostbite.
Use one of them. Yeah.
Because it's not worth losing a character on. We had no choice.
Yeah, no choice.
If the player plays a medicine card to heal the survivor, addiction.
Okay.
Holy crap, this is the pure stuff. Most painkillers have a ton of filler, but you've really hit the jackpot now. Oh god, this feels good. It's been so long.
Freaking teacher too.
Whoever wrote this is really taking liberties. And that feels so good. It's been so long. I can say this about a lot of different things. Okay. When is the last time you felt like this? Hell, when is the last time you felt anything but terror and despair? You want more. Just the thought of not having this feeling again, it's almost too much. Option 1. You swallow the rest of the pills at once and melt into a warm oblivion. Kill the survivor the medicine was used on.
Oh god.
Do not reduce morale.
Okay.
Option 2. Place this card under the survivor the medicine was used on. As long as you control the survivor at the beginning of your turn, you may play a medicine card, applying its effects to the survivor. If you do not, you must remove one of your action dice from the unused dice in the action pool.
Oh fuck. So in this case, it is flat out less hurtful to kill her.
But then we just wasted a.
Yeah, but I mean that's the story.
That's the
point.
story.
That is entirely the point.
I didn't want to do
Ironically, under our drug clause,
I know, right?
all too fitting.
This is horrible.
That's fine.
Yeah, but
So
that's
the zombie
the story.
killer's gone.
Yeah, but keep in mind we have a lot of zombie killers.
Yeah.
We'll be okay.
That's actually great
I'm using my
in
last.
its own sense.
But I'm using.
So I had that event,
Yes.
and I cannot. I now have. That means you have open dice, which means we now can actually. We'll get a helpless survivor, but we will have an actually keep the ratio.
I do have one last dice.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a helpless or is it?
It's one helpless, one character.
Because
Oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah, that's why immediately I thought of that, because now we can have.
I could have given you the
I
map.
know.
What's going on?
Because I have to use my dice anyways. I
Oh.
have one.
God,
I
They
had a
used a
one.
waste instead of using the mop.
Oh, okay.
They jump cleared, but without the mop.
Okay. All right. Now
Yay, drugs!
that was kind of funny.
It.
It was all too fitting with our situation right now.
I'm sitting here going, "Oh God, what? Either
Alright,
way, no,
Sarah, pick up the
either.
crossroads.
Why?
We had no, like, a complete chance of God, our hands are tied.
Wait, do I have a James?
Oh,
I have a Mike Cho and Italian.
James
Myers?
Yeah.
Yep.
James Myers.
Does he go insane?
James Myers is currently located
In the gas station.
in the gas
Gas
station.
station, but it just says player controls James, not XL. I can't help but think the peculiar skill. Jeez. Brain, stop. Sorry. The particular skill set is more useful than ever. Who's going to? Brain, stop. Who's going to help to keep our leaders from cracking under the stress? Who else can identify the psychological problems that could impact the colony's morale? So option 1, James involuntaries.
James inventories.
Thank you. Jeez, brain.
Ooh.
James inventories medical supplies coming into the colony. Look at every player's hands. You may remove up to 3 medicine. God, my brain isn't working today. Sorry. You may remove 3 medicine cards from among them and gain 1 morale.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, but I need the rotation, please. Or option 2, James has great insight into the motivations of the individuals who survive a great crisis. Look at the player's secret objective, may dismiss it with the group.
Okay, so he gets to look at someone's secret objective because there's no way we can do option 1, right?
What are you talking about?
But we gave 1 morale for removing 3.
But
Yeah,
it's
but what
it's
can-
your choice.
Yes.
So option 1, James inventories the medical supplies coming to the colony. You look at every player's hand. You may remove up to 3 medicine cards from among them to gain 1 morale. I'm sorry, I need to ration these for more important cases.
Yes.
It's fair. You make the decision. 2, James has great insight into the motivations of an individual who survived a great crisis. You get to look at any player's secret objective. You may discuss it with the group.
I mean, there's no harm in any of that this time. That'd be excellent with the Betrayer. I mean, excellent card with Betrayer.
Oh, yeah.
Give it!
Yeah.
I've seen the truth!
So you need this.
Are you using CBT?
Oh, God.
I have to.
CBT.
I have to.
Hate it. I'm that girl who has gone to see therapists and said, if you do CBT, I'm walking out right now. And they've looked at me and went, what? And I'm like, no, you don't understand. I'm already doing it. That works. If you try to do it with me, I'm leaving. And they look at me weird. But,
They've already succeeded.
yeah. Okay. That.
That's your discussion?
Yeah,
That's your analysis?
yeah.
God.
They've already succeeded their end goals. They've understood themselves better than the rest of us. They're already there.
How Freudian. What kind of quack are you?
He's
Hey,
not. That's the funny part.
I may have my license.
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna check and make sure it's not made of magic marker. I'm sorry.
I used only the finest construction paper and crayon. Thank you very much.
Can I do my 1 per?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
forgot to do your buried
I forgot
kids.
the barricades.
Okay.
I will have you know I only use the finest construction paper and crayon. Crayola. Or bust. Thank you.
Okay, so step 1, before I forget, I'm doing that. Step 1. Now.
I think we need more medicine.
I know.
Not you though.
That was her. That wasn't me.
No, she found her medicine.
Ah.
She just really found her medicine.
Yeah, a little too
And
much.
Janet got a good glimpse of that too.
You found the morphine cabinet.
It's like me on T3s.
Janet's down the
I
hall
hurt
going,
my back.
what the hell was that?
Oh yeah.
She's the nurse is searching around and everything like all of a sudden she's a flump.
Down the hall, yes! Yes!
Yeah. And all you see is the body just floating. It's like,
I'm sorry.
So that's what it's like being high.
Did you cross Crossroads?
What?
Did you Crossroads QP?
That's what this all was.
Oh,
Yeah.
That weird.
Because
James.
yeah, it was.
That's an excellent
That
answer.
was James. James doing all the psychomologic type stuff.
I mean, look at the beak on that man. You can find anything.
Okay.
Jungian.
He's a mushroom.
Okay, so
Don't you put me in that Skinner box.
I'm gonna deal with her first. I'm gonna ask one question. How much junk does everyone have for reasons?
Am I shrunk? That's a good question.
I have one.
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 I'm not carrying a whole lot.
No junk.
Oh.
So 1, 2, no junk.
What?
1. That puts us at 3.
You're the only one without junk in your junk.
I
How
know.
does this make you feel?
It's in his curl, that's why.
It's actually in my DNA.
Okay.
Oh, your
My
curl-
father lacked a rear end. I lacked a rear end. Belts
you're-
are annoying.
and then
your
you broke
curl-
your rear end as well.
Oh, yeah,
Which is why you
yeah.
have curl.
And
I'm sorry, it was there.
I was gonna say,
Permanent
so
press?
your curl is in your DNA.
Okay. Alright. Psychic Chicky is gonna pew pew a thing. I need the Doom dice.
Stay. Good zombie.
Frostbite, great.
Ninja Star.
So now we have.
I'll deal with
First
that
it
one
was
after.
me, now it's.
Well, now we have
Actually,
a
no,
frostbitten future teller with night vision sight.
Well, first it was the curly tail, then it
So
was.
next she's running a
the-
search because
the
why
teacher.
not? And we need things.
Buh.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
I
that
guess
is
I could
staying.
turn
And then I'll deal with that. Who would be the best to have a gun? Think about that one.
What does Mike Cho do?
So
He has no exposure when
No
he
exposure.
Okay, does the gun still expose you?
No.
Once per round, you may kill one zombie at any location. Do not roll for exposure. This gives a do not expose. This is not an attack. It does not cost you an action
Which
die.
means you could bang your dead zombie half across the.
So,
what are we now packing 50 cals?
yeah.
So it means you get an extra kill.
Yeah, you get a free kill. Without exposure.
So we have a fun issue.
Mm-hmm.
She's now screwed.
What? Oh.
Mikey, I think, is going to have to take the gun. He's going to learn some gun kata. He's going to go Graviton
Yeah, but
Cleric.
he already has, when performing an action with Mike, do not roll for exposure.
Yep.
Yeah, but then he doesn't get
That's close
exposure,
up.
and then he doesn't. He also gets a
Oh,
shot.
he gets a free shot. Okay. Yep. That. Okay.
So he has mop for short range and.
Okay, that makes
No,
sense.
the gun is used and then the mop is to clean up after. It's
Broke the wall mop.
So he gets a free shot anyway.
Yep.
And then he gets another free shot.
Yeah.
Yes.
A
So
lot
that's
more.
2 kills without dice.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's beautiful.
So that's 2 zombies dead for
Then
one
that
dice.
changes things a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, that does change things. Okay.
It's
So-
funny because he can also use the mop and clean
One.
up after.
That's the plan. So, Pew zombie number 1. I'll roll this over here. That's a 4. We need a thing.
Zombie coming in.
Cool.
Yay.
And then Pew zombie number 2. That's a
And
5.
that was a 5.
So that's another.
We're getting really good with those.
Okay.
We've been very clean with our
Maybe
kills.
4 by
This
6,
is
7
spent.
so far out of 12.
No, actually, that was not spent. That was still on him. He is going to clean up some of this.
Which is 5 cards.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Gone.
And that's why I did what I did.
Done.
Throw the reset button.
Now, she has one more. She's going to do... Didn't she kill him?
I feel she did.
Yes.
See that?
Yes, I
Okay.
rolled for that. I got a damage. So this one's dead. I need to roll for that one.
Okay.
That's a 1. That one
Hey.
failed. Finally!
She did a messy kill.
That's okay. But she will do another search because she can, because maybe we'll get another gun.
While she's still alive.
Yeah. There's no meds to be found.
1, 2, 3. We're okay. So we're good on that front. And it's not. Alright. So I've done everything I can.
Well,
Might
another
show.
round and we'll have one
I don't need to
barricade
hand
every
this to you yet because this is clean.
Yep. No, we're all good there.
So we're good.
And-
That worked nicely because of the 4 dice. That was awesome.
Goodbye, fortune teller.
We'll see. Never know.
Never know. And because this next person's turn.
Yes. Because who knows, we might get a thing.
Alright. So. Go ahead and toss 1 on there. We need what, 4? 4.
Or just 1 away.
That's gonna wait.
I'm happy we don't
no
have to
snake
hand
eyes.
over-
That's not the worst, actually.
Not the best.
No, but I can reroll one of those. Because we don't need food right now.
No.
No.
Food's good.
Food. You got zombies.
These 3s. So I'm actually gonna reroll 1. There we go.
That's much better.
Much.
So
And you got 2 zombies on there.
that's staying that way
Okay.
because he has a lighter. I'm keeping my gas. And next turn,
Molotov cocktail.
they all dead.
Molotov cocktail.
4 zombies in 1 shot.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, they're
Okay,
just
big
hanging out.
Molotov.
This is actually a very interesting combination. But you need fuel.
He has a terrible roll for it, but it's either going to be him or I might move her over. It could work. Might actually be worth moving her over. Actually, I don't need to do that till next turn, so actually I don't need to worry about that yet. It'll be on him. However, it might get rolled over to her because I might move her over and just torch the place. Fitting the gas station, right?
Could be bad.
That's
Epic.
fine.
Bad.
So he only needs 3 to go, do rolls. So I will actually do... That 2 would be...
You could also
there.
rummage too to kind of increase the zombie count.
That's only when all 4 fill up, yeah?
Well, the rummage causes noise, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
when you
because
rummage,
this one can only have 3.
Because the problem is it overruns if I get 2 on there.
okay. So
That's
you-
why I won't want to do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, I could knock out 1 and then rummage, but I'd rather get 2 searches.
Sounds good. Top 2 cards are yours.
Right now the search is important everywhere.
Let me track 2 zombies. No, we'll do that. Clean waste. We have no waste. I guess I don't want to be a barricade. Yeah. So I'll do first one. That's kind of useful.
If it's medicine,
Nope.
Might
is
be
there a
gas.
chance for medicine? Yeah, there's a chance of medicine there. That's a low chance.
There's no zombies for me to kill either. Jeez. So we go there.
Yeah, Mike chose pretty efficient and clean.
Well, especially when I've now got a sniper rifle and a mop.
That's why he's a good candidate to stay on base, just because he can just go murder, 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 murder.
Yeah. And Construction Worker can just keep building barricades until we get...
We don't need that yet. So
We'll just
hold on
poke
to
them
that.
with the bop so they're far enough away so you can fit the gun barrel down. Stay back, stay back, stay back.
Actually, yes. I'm actually going to use junk to reroll that. See if I can get a 3.
I think
yeah.
6.
See, when I reroll, I get a 1.
I've got nothing but 6s.
I'm noticing
The blue
that.
dice don't like you.
Dice don't like me.
Okay.
Will Wheaton and I have something in common
Try
with
that.
dice.
Let's see if it's blue dice.
5, 3,
Okay.
2, low. 1, low. 1,
Yeah,
Yeah, but your
low.
first one was a 5.
Yeah, but my first one was a bite with the 12-sided dice.
So the last thing I'll do is actually hand that over to you,
Okay.
because now you're getting the survivor back. We'll get a helpless, but
2 outsiders.
So you get this, and you get the top card here.
So
This is his solution to
Problem.
the, oh look, someone died.
yep. No, actually, that worked out excellently. For us.
Problem, do you have food?
that's what I did.
But yes,
You may want to spend that.
go ahead and do that.
Put a pen. Cool.
All right.
That resolves that. At least then we don't
Oh.
have an issue with food.
No, and now we have a character backs. We have all our actions back in use, and
Who do you need?
we are all good.
Cool.
I need
So
to
he
see
gets the anti-frostbite.
Fitting, considering the last one.
Yeah, really.
All right.
Herman.
That shall be my turn.
That doesn't help.
Brooks.
Do you see anything here where it has their name?
Yes.
Well, he's got a green jacket. And
Thank you.
And it would be nice if they actually put the names somewhere.
Yeah, there.
I'm working on it. Thank you.
I'll be right back.
Certain liquids are only rented.
Never bought him.
He has like the
Certain
largest
liquids are
stampede.
only
What is he
rented.
on? Stairs?
Actually, more. Looks like,
Like a blow-up structure? What is he?
no, it looks like it's on a roof.
Oh, he's a park ranger. He's on a roof.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was right. So I got a construction worker
And a park ranger.
and a park ranger, both on heights.
Hey, both very good, important jobs in society. I have a nurse and a lawyer.
I have a ninja and a
No.
fortune teller.
You went the other way. You went with the very unique jobs that somehow, when there's a zombie apocalypse, seem to be more important.
Apparently.
Everybody
Oh, shit,
likes
I
it.
forgot to do that.
What?
Oh, the thing where you
Your
live.
binoculars.
Okay.
I might as well do it, right?
Yeah.
I know.
Ah, fuck.
What?
Okay, I'm okay, Conrad. Drugs. Junk. Because I don't think we can handle 2 drugs at once.
Drugs and junk. Gotcha.
Yeah, so junk.
Druggy junk.
Yeah, I don't think we'll even survive this crisis.
No, we'll survive it. We'll just lose some morale and be sad.
Yeah.
Because someone got addicted to pain meds.
I was looking at that. I'm like, they have a frostbite. It's gonna happen. It's no. And I'm stuck holding the crossroads card, so I can't say no, don't do that.
Yep. Now you see why I set all these little tables around. It makes sense now, right? It's like at first it's like why? Oh.
That's why.
Alright.
So, drugs, junk was her words.
Yep. Junk drugs.
Yeah. Junk and then
And then
drugs. Drugs being on. No, it was
Yes, it was junk, drugs. Oh, is this again?
yeah, I forgot to do it, so I went back and did it. So no, what I did is I did this. Drugs, junk. And this is already drugs.
So, the next one is junk.
Because I don't think we can do 2 drugs. back to back.
Okay, so I think that's the end of the phase.
Yep. Nope, that was done for me.
Okay. So number 1, pay food. Buy food.
Yeah, so that means
Number 2, check waste. I know we're good for waste.
yeah, we're good.
Number
waste.
3, resolve crisis. We are boned.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
We're short one.
And what does the crisis say, just to be clear? Number of non-exiled players?
Non-exiled players.
If only she didn't OD.
I know, right?
Well, could he spent the medication, right?
I'll take that.
Figures.
That's gone.
And these.
And
We
I
tried.
think we start a pile here.
Yeah.
Oh, and this needs to go down, doesn't it?
It will go down at the very end. Resolve crisis did not resolve. Add zombies. So we get 3 zombies on the colony, and everybody else can do the exterior portion.
There we go.
And we need one for.
Nope. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Round.
I see a barbecue.
So now we check the main objective. We have not satisfied the main objective.
Pretty much.
6 is move the round tracker, and then 7 is pass the first player token.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Which
7.
means you.
We're just a little past
Am I right?
halfway on.
Well, I have the potential to get 3 for us, so.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have to reveal the.
Oh,
Which is.
it's junk. Number
junk.
of non-exiled. Fail. Add 6 zombies to the colony. Add 1 zombie to all other locations.
Okay.
That's not so bad.
So
Yeah.
before I roll.
The reason was I'm like, I don't think we can
Okay.
do another drugs
Yeah.
right away. Cool.
Before I even.
However, she's,
Yeah, I know.
we're losing our mystic here.
I'm hoping someone will find. Well, it has to be Scar.
Okay.
It would have to be Scar finding drugs
Yep, because you're
to
up next.
magically deal with.
You're up next, so.
Mhm.
Okay, which means I probably have to go to the hospital with Mr. Maverick guy.
Go to the hospital then.
I'm planning out the siege.
Lee doesn't
Because
get
that's,
exposure, right?
that's the one. I'll have to roll for exposure, but that's the one that would have drugs. But we need junk though, right?
Yeah, we need.
We can probably get away with not doing that one.
I'll state that I have a junk.
I have none.
And I just put it in one, so.
Yeah.
Something I have to go back to the school. School or grocery store?
We could use the food.
It's true.
Yeah, and I have a.
I mean,
food
school has
to
books
put
and
towards there.
food. It's the top 2.
The
and
number
he's
are
well-rounded for
Yeah.
in church, so.
like food is going to be super important.
I'd say the grocery store would actually be our best bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grocery store it is. Stuff to roll for.
Not frostbite.
Actually, he just gets a wound if it's frostbite, so.
Okay, well, okay.
He,
then
he's built for the cold
no,
weather.
nothing.
No bitey.
Okay.
He just gets a wound anyways, so he gets staged.
I'm hoping I can delay the medicine one. Hoping I don't end back to back with 2 medicine
So that
ones.
means there. And. So. I will deal with the 2 barricades at the end, but. So. First, I'm going to do Bang You're Dead on the.
Okay, so roll for exposure.
Okay, good.
Good roll.
And now a dice to see if.
Yeah.
4.
4.
You
Which
do your
means
thing.
we get. That's number 8.
So now we only need 4.
And now I'm going to do the church. Hopefully we get someone. Oh gee, you know that card that you gave me?
You know the card you said would never happen?
That person?
I got another.
Okay, hang on to it.
That's what I'm
because
doing,
She
yeah.
may go kaput.
Okay.
Oh, we're losing nods.
Okay.
I know.
Or
Damn
one
it.
thing, I'm gonna do 2 barricades. 2 barricades.
Got a fuzz on my nose. What doesn't happen to go?
Seconds.
Oh! Hello, Zapper!
Okay.
We're playing Dead of Winter.
What's the search? Right. I need food. We need food in the place, right?
Yep.
We need food in the food supply, yeah.
Food for the food gods.
So one food. One food, please. Cool.
And any junk you can spare.
And I already threw my junk, so.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's QP's turn.
They left the junk from the trunk.
All I can say is good.
Because.
Okay.
This, I have to say, the creator of the game, if you have this game, or even if you don't, the card's title is Abandoned. This is the most ungodly depressing card I have ever
Oh, is this
read.
the teacher?
Worse.
Okay.
I'm reading this and I am legitimately disturbed. So the Crossroads, Abandoned, Dead of Winter. If you want to look it up, but
Yay.
wow. This just, yeah. Teenage pregnancy.
What?
Oh.
Oh, that
No.
would have been interesting for who?
This one never happened. I realize it's sitting next to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Who?
Oh.
Who is it for?
What? Oh.
The teenage.
Oh, if the player cleans waste and there's at least one helpless survivor at the colony.
Oh.
So you can just,
Oh.
yeah. Yeah.
I think
Oh,
it's not
geez.
happening until here. So you're good. Alright.
Just watch the...
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to read that. I'm scarred.
Oh.
You said that
no.
about the teacher, and you said that about the janitor
Oh.
Yes.
things.
The teacher wasn't too bad.
Okay. So the
That is
fortune,
not a choice. No.
Can I?
so the fortune teller is gonna die, barring someone having medicine.
I donut.
So
Okay, so it's bad and worse.
I can do a Viking funeral, but that's about it.
yeah, so she's
Get
dead,
the
and
lighter.
that means
Why?
we lose this.
Look at that face.
Why?
Okay, so she's dead.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
So we
Yeah.
lose our morale. Did we lose morale already?
Yes.
We did already?
Oh,
For
no.
her,
we-
no.
No.
So the night goggles have to go away.
They go back into the deck.
Where does she die?
The police station.
So they go back in the police station deck.
So the wounds go bye-bye. That goes bye-bye. And this goes into the police station, which I'm going to shuffle.
Luster nods.
And that goes bye.
The good news is we have.
What, you play DDI? Sorry.
Wait, you got... Okay.
So I haven't dealt with him at all. Ooh.
Because that wasn't an
That's a
action,
really
was
bad
it?
roll for him.
I mean, you can
Hand up does not...
get 2 free swings.
Yeah, 2 free swings and a cleanup.
Yeah.
Well, he has 2 free swings.
And we don't have to worry about the last one.
Actually, you know what? Because well, yeah, she died. She died at the start. What the hell? Oh,
Wait, no. medicine.
Frostbite.
I know, but it's actually 2 action dice.
It's
One.
One.
right.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll get rid of that and re-roll for him.
Okay.
Now
Just as poor. Did you grab Crossroads for Hubie?
Negative.
Yeah.
Oh,
that.
What is
Yeah,
this?
no, that wasn't pleasant.
What is this?
That's for...
Oh,
the event.
Hand off.
okay, because I'm making sure that it's
Yeah,
like,
sorry.
not
I'll
something else.
keep it.
Yeah, because it's.
I'll keep it on
looks
my
like
desk.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could use it.
Okay. Does everybody have Sophie?
No.
No.
Nope.
No? No Sophie?
Loretta.
Cool. No Sophie. See? Sophie.
hmm
Yeah.
So,
Wait.
okay.
Read that again.
Player moves, Survivor, and Sophie is currently in the server. Oh! Oh. Is currently in the Survivor deck. Okay, yeah. So you run after...
You can't say unless I trigger it or whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so number 1, junk. Deal with that. Food, we only need 1 more can, right? No, 2.
Two. We got a helpless.
Fine.
We'll put the helpless neuterino
1.
a little bit more. So 1 can of food. 2 cans of food.
Cool.
3 cans of food.
There.
Oh, not an empty. No, not an empty can. Empty cans are bad.
It's like, here, you get the empty can.
That one's an empty can.
Okay.
I mean, we could, and the other person could just go.
Actually, if you bother to read the little tokens, they say zombie-free beans.
Oh. Better than AZ, they just stole Heinz.
Yeah, well, it's better than the no-name brand. May contain X amount of zombies, right?
Okay. I just reread Mike Cho. It's when performing an attack does not roll for exposure, so it's not a free shot. It's
Whenever he makes a shot.
yeah.
Yep.
So 2 shots, dice. Okay, so 1.
Instant
Which is
kill
a
of
free
any
in-
zombie
yeah.
anywhere. It's a sniper rifle.
1 zombie at any location.
Big off.
Is there
Actually,
one
a
that
0-point rifle.
There's
It creates
one
an
there,
anomaly
there's
on one side and shoots at the other.
The psychologist is going to handle his own very quickly.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm just thinking
We
what
got
you guys
colony.
want to deal
we
with
got
those.
Colony, we got PlayStation.
Colony probably.
Yeah. Because we don't want to get. This is where we don't want to
Yeah.
get overrun at all.
Oh, yeah.
So he's just going to go up on the roof and ping a couple.
Yeah. So he's picking. We'll start with number 1,
Okay, door number 1.
which is insta poof. That's a thingy.
I'm getting lucky with those.
We only had 3
We'll see
left.
if we'll see if we get the extra 3.
Okay, this
Rolling.
one is this one,
Okay.
and that's also over 4.
Okay, we only need 2 now. And here we're
Odds are looking good.
Yeah. But I can't do got slank.
Bippity bippity bop. And he's going to go with his favorite mop.
First he goes up the roof, takes out his head, then dutifully goes downstairs to clean it up.
Oh, cool! That's always great.
So that is
I think that's it.
done.
So that means.
That's all he can.
So, yeah, nobody. No sparking moves, so.
Nobody knows the trouble.
I'm sorry.
How are we
let you-
treating cocked?
I'll let you finish rolling and then I'll read this.
That one's
Uh-oh.
cocked. Reroll.
4.
Womp. So you control a survivor at the colony, right?
Yep.
Okay. Strong
Do they go
winds-
insane?
I don't know. Strong winds in the evening yielded a strange surprise when the sun rose. Flyers printed on bright orange paper covered the ground, and more were stuck in the surrounding trees, flapping there like dying birds. "No help coming," read the header, making the rest of the flyer seem redundant. A last act of the government. It served both as a warning and a catalogue of their failed attempts at combating the dead. No help coming. Welcome to the new normal. Only option. So there is no choice. This doesn't have to break us. It was naive for us to ever have thought that help was on the way. We can lie down and die, or we can hunker down for the long haul and outlast this. At the end of the next round, if there is not at least 1 barricade at each location, lose 1 morale. If there are 2 or more barricades at each location, gain 1 morale.
Okay, well we're good.
Yep.
Location.
Well, that's.
So, police station.
It may not matter
Why?
because
We need
I
2
might
more
be able to clear it
samples.
now.
Yeah. We'll see.
So, have fun with that.
Also, I take slight offense to that. Flying like dead birds. Come on.
I know. I know, it's kind of...
That is bleak. Not as bleak as abandoned, but
No.
bleak.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and reroll this 1. Hey!
A reroll gets a 6.
That means I don't need to move her.
I want, like, just leech your dice powers, please.
Don't worry, it won't last the night, I swear.
Oh.
So he's
Now I
gonna
know why
search-
you like dice ones. That's why I wanted the card ones.
So he'll search. That could have been useful last time.
What?
Nice.
What?
He likes dice ones.
Well,
Oh, it depends.
and he had said to me earlier today that he was really interested in trying Dead of Winter, so it makes sense.
All right,
We're playing.
Are we
this.
going to be playing some Fallout Boy?
Mr. Psychiatrist, we're
Lighting
He's
up,
lighting up.
Oh God.
Okay. That means
I'm
you
on
have 1, 2, 3
fire.
zombies. Yeah.
So it is an attack, so I do need to roll exposure.
Okay.
So
Multi.
because it's an attack still.
Do not roll exposure for exposure
Ah.
if you're using the lighter.
Good.
Never mind. Cool.
So we get burned.
Okay. Now you just have to see if we get all 3, and if we do, we win.
Cook the
All right. Do we get some cooked zombie samples?
We
Only
have
one.
one sample.
However,
They're all dead.
so all 3 are dead.
Yep.
We have 1 extra sample,
Which we added.
Yep.
We toppled over.
and I have 1 extra dice. So she is attacking from the colony for there. Rolling on 2. Watch her pull up the bitten now, just to explode.
3, 4.
All right.
Clear.
Nothing.
Okay.
All right. There's our tokens.
Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
11, 12.
All right. There's my turn. Continue your round.
What?
So we pay food, we check waste, we resolve the crisis. The crisis, I don't think it got resolved, but we can afford to lose the morale.
It didn't get resolved.
Yep, we lost 2 morale.
Uh-oh.
We are close.
No. Add 6 zombies to the colony.
Yeah, it's not
and
even
add
that.
1 zombie to all other locations.
Okay, so it's and nothing gets overrun because psychiatrist managed. Okay, so just a lot of zombies.
Because he nuked the gas station.
Now 5 is where you check the main objective and we win. But yeah.
So, yeah.
Because we'd only have to do your round, which would be mostly just figuring out if you want to do your stuff.
Probably searching so that we could not have zombies.
Yep.
But that's just in case we need to go further.
I like this company.
And the Crossroads card.
Would have been.
Harmon Brooks. I don't think anybody.
That was me. But we beat the objective before we even hit the.
Oh, he just does a good thing.
Okay. what was
Either
the-
either adds food or removes wounds from people.
That would have been useful last
That
time.
would have been
It
useful.
was like the medicine I found.
Wait. That means.
No more shoveling trash or building barricades. I need to get out and do what I do best.
Does that mean he gets to remove his own wound?
Harmon lays flat on the platform and feels its sway in the winter wind. He gazes down from his treetop vantage point at a especially late snare below and steels himself for the long wait. Add 3 food to the supply. Number 2, thorns snag at Harmon's sleeve as he pushes through a thick tangle of greenery. After long hours, he begins to give up hope, but then he spots a promising sprout. Kneeling, he plucks a leaf and chews it. Perfect. Now if he can just collect 7 dozen more plants, he may be able to make a decent salve. So yeah, he either does a good thing or does a good thing. So that's
So we would have had 3 more food in the.
Yeah, so we're
That was quite the nuke.
yeah, that was kind of, that's what I mean by this creates its own.
Yep.
yeah, a psychologist with a lighter.
Psychiatrist.
It's like very true.
Yep.
Big difference, yeah.
Big difference.
Yeah.
First, the man has a figures somebody out, and then he
Kaboom some.
just cooks a few zombies.
Who knew the psychiatrist was a pyromaniac?
A lot of psychiatrists have problems. A lot of them go into it because they're curious and they want to understand themselves, and then
He figured it out. He just wanted to burn people.
yeah. Just had to wait till the zombie apocalypse to do
Yeah.
it.
No, you just had to find a chance.
hang on, Sigmund Flaming.
Yep.
Well, there goes Sigmund. Okay, there goes Freud. Let's go to.
Is running when the zombies are following.
Yeah. Okay, well.
Like I said, you achieved yours.
I didn't fulfill my secret objective.
I tried.
Close.
I need to get 3 gas.
I needed to.
What did you do?
I had to have stuff for each of my characters, which I managed from first.
So that's why you stole
I
them
was-
off.
No, actually, I didn't think of it until after. I was like, oh yeah, hey, that was actually smart.
I was supposed to have no wounds on my eyes.
Yeah, I was a neat freak. I was supposed to have only medicine back. As soon as we got to the medicine crises,
Really.
And this,
Crises.
like, the next one would have been meds.
Yep.
That's where we were headed.
Especially without the fortune teller.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have been able to read
I was one short of gas.
Actually, I
was
wanna
supposed to
know.
have 3 gas, and I couldn't have my start.
And you
So-
had to burn it.
No, it was the starter though. So it
Oh,
didn't
so
count.
the next one would have been fuel, so I would have swapped it for the fuel because it would have been better than the meds.
Yeah, I was a neat freak.
I was supposed to have 3 gas cards.
And
I was close.
being germaphobe.
It's hard. It's actually really
Well, that
difficult.
conveniently, I had my alibi too.
I know.
It's like, yeah, go to the gas station, look for guns. Oh, sorry for gas. Just a little gas on the side. Just I happen to find this lighter. There's some zombies involved.
I got the one that's like well equipped once, and I had the detective girl, or the dispatch girl, that could look and find 2 things at the police station. And it was like, make sure all of your characters are armed. Gun, 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 gun. Here, have a gun. You have a gun. Everybody have a gun.
What is this, Oprah?
Yep.
No, banking on having the lower search, and I didn't even actually have to use her. She just used her food.
Yeah.
But his rerolls were very important.
It's funny how like you have a plan of how you're going to use them, and then you have to go counter to that plan.
Well, it ended up working out that I didn't even have to bother using Loretta for her intended purpose.
Yeah.
Because we didn't my other plan was going to be before I had the lighter. I was going to move her over into the gas station. I was going to use her to fight and him to search. Because then I would have been able to just clear stuff out and keep going.
Yep.
She normally maintains the colony though.
Yep.
It's historically is whoever has her is just sits there
Yeah.
and produces 2 food a turn.
Yep.
In this case, it made like normally Mike Cho you'd send him out.
Yep. He
But
just happened to have a sniper rifle
He
and
just
a
worked much better in this case to stay in because it's like, oh look, I have 3 zombies almost
Yep.
available to me at every time.
So it was close.
The zombies come to Mike.
I found medicine.
It's always good to have a helpful ninja around the colony.
Yeah.
A ninja with a mop, no less.
10K.
No, I would not have found my fuel for another 3 turns. Would have found a shotgun and a switchblade though.
I wonder what was in the hospital.
Well, here,
School.
take them off because it belongs with the hospital anyway. So it's
Outsider. Oh, 2 food. Scissors.
Fuel, outsiders, food. Oh, there's an.
yeah, we're getting like very low food
Well,
cards. I know
that's...
Yep.
they're all food ones.
So,
Yeah, the food
Yeah.
3s are always located.
throwing scissors. Kill zombie. Zombies.
The food 3s are usually in the grocery
Oh,
store.
3
There's
outsiders.
actually only 2 food in here.
Well, that's...
What, in the grocery or in the gas station?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beginner's
Food, I
martial
think,
arts.
is the middle.
I actually got the 1 medicine. There's actually
Oh.
2 medicine in here as well, so it was even.
Yeah.
So, martial arts equals do not roll for exposure.
Yep. That's why Mike Cho. You can turn another character into Mike Cho.
Oh, leadership. One's brown, increases. Cool.
Toss me the
Baseball bat. Mar.
You toss me the police station. Pile of cards.
Station and policing.
So this is why I like searching the police station.
What?
Because you got sniper rifle, pistol,
Oh, there's. Oh yeah, all the medicines.
even the walkie-talkie, which allows somebody else to move. Pistol. Even a padlock, which is basically free barricades. You got night vision goggles. Another one, sniper rifle. Shotgun. Pistol. You know, you just keep. Here's
I
all
don't
the
think there's any
weapons.
guns there, guys. Don't think there's any guns.
Yeah, so defense. Oh, that would have been not.
Yep, it's a great place to make friends, and it's usually the first place I send the
Yeah,
dispatcher.
megaphone would have been good for Mr. Flame guy.
What does that one do for it?
Attracts 4 zombies to one location.
Yeah, no, having a dude who can go around and just burn stuff.
Yeah. Like, oh, I need fuel. Oh, there's 4 zombies over there. Okay.
Well, hilariously, that would have been excellent for just tracking things to the colony.
Yeah, and burning them.
Yep.
Or even better, giving it to Loretta, just having her burn stuff.
Yeah.
You see why it's always the first one. It's nice to do without a betrayer to sort of go, okay,
Yep.
this is how I can be
Starter.
screwed with people
Yep.
based on whatever. But like they all make you act kind of sketchy. Some make you not even look sketchy at all.
I mean, like mine, both of our until something came up, like specifically that fuel one.
Yeah.
That's where it would have got me.
Yeah.
But
That's it.
like for yours, that's
It's-
it's so vanilla.
Oh, I know. So and some of them are like that.
Yep.
And it's always like, oh great. Like you always get like sometimes you get two.
Yep.
And you sort of go, this one.
Yep.
Because this one's the easier one to get, or whatever. Because this is an easier one. I was like, oh, thank God. Okay, good. Like, this one I can actually do. When I've had those, I always, because it's my natural tendency, I put the colony before,
Yep.
and then I lose my secondary thing.
You had the
But it's
pile,
an-
please.
But it's an interesting...
It is.
It's nice with 4 people. It's always
It
better
is
with
better
4.
with 4.
It's they balance it better with 4.
Shannon never got to be a medic.
I know, right?
So Jenny Clark is an interesting one to read. Jenny Clark is the waitress.
Camera would have been good for contractor. Oh, there's a monkey wrench. Oh, look, the rotting hand in a bucket. Ugh. Ignore this. Okay, so that's actually kind of handy. Refurbished vegetables. Oh, really? Real tomato. 50%
Jeez. That's rough.
That is. Now, speaking of rough, okay. Now, the reason why I'm having you read her first and what she does is because this is her card. Wait for the dynamite.
Oh my god. Jeez.
Yeah. Isn't that messed up? We've had a couple of games where the school burnt down.
Oh yeah, let's see.
You either get the napalm or you don't.
Scar, did you email Fuzzy about his upgrade?
Yeah, I emailed him. I didn't get a response. Why is he working on it?
Did you email it his personal or his staff?
Okay, here we go.
I emailed to the one that was on the
On his Reg account?
Yeah. On the sales support. So I got the email.
Andrew John.
Why is he working on it that he didn't receive?
No, he's asking me some questions.
Supply
I sent him the
drop, creature
thing.
comforts.
Say comfort.
I know,
his-
I'm just, it's
Alright.
fine. I'm just doing thing. When do I pay?
Ah, here it is.
I want to
So-
pay on this for, because I know you guys have to do some things, yeah.
Sent him the-
Brendan Kane.
the-
And Brendan Kane. So he's the janitor.
Yep.
Enjoy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6, 7, 12. We're
Okay.
a game in 3 rounds. Wow.
Where did you put that?
Because I sent it.
No, it's fine. I already pinged him saying that check the email that you have associated with your Reg account.
Yeah.
something. Maybe he just didn't check it yet. I don't know.
Yeah, because when you respond, it creates the ticket. Because I sent it through registration app, so it would create the ticket.
Oh, weird. He's dark, isn't he? I'm like, okay, you know, Brendan Kane, oh, good, he clears waste and stuff like that. Like, I am never getting that card, ever.
Okay, I'm just handing you this because I'm confused. Can you check what Frizzy announced in internal memos? Because I don't know. I don't know why for.
I got a thing from Sky Talk saying that I was removed, like Fuzzy removed me from staff management. Or, that's
Yeah, because you're not department head.
That's why.
Yeah. It's they're doing some maintenance.
I know I was on there for something, but.
Well, you were because you were originally.
Yeah, you decided to keep me on for some other reason.
Anyway, so that is that game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
With data.
So what'd you think?
It's a decent game. It'd be interesting to see with the Betrayer because you have such like what were your two secret ones? Yours was no wounds.
I was the neat freak, so I needed nothing but medicine in my hand and at least one medicine card.
Okay.
So with the medicine crises, that would not happen.
Yeah.
It was almost.
It got yeah.
It set me up to fail.
Yep. Ends up being a. Ends up making you forced to choose: do I get my objective or do I
Help the team?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that happens a lot.
So what happens is when you have a betrayer and you can hold a vote, and what the vote does is it decides if you want to exile the player, which exiles their characters as well. They can no longer go to the colony.
Yep.
They're forced to kind of stick around the hospital, the library, the gas station.
They have to move outside the safety zone.
And same rules apply, except there's actually combat. You can wound other players and they can wound you, sort of thing. So when you become exiled for being a betrayer, you get this exiled card, which is like a bonus set of objectives. And then what you do is if it tells you to turn it up, it turns up. Reveal your secret objective to all players and remove it from the game. Your new secret objective is now the following. The main objective has been completed, and you must have 4 medicine cards in your hand. So if you are the betrayer, the first goal in your secret objective has changed to the following. You must have at least 10 cards in your hand. So this is remorse. So the idea is you were a betrayer, you feel bad, and you go back into the colony.
Yeah.
So it has
you try and buy your way back in.
That's exactly what you do. So even for the betrayer, that's an interesting concept in the fact that there is ways to get back into the colony and get back in the good graces of everybody.
Here's zombies.
Okay, bags. Okay, we've got an almost full care bag here.
These are starters.
These ones?
Yeah.
That's inside the pile for starters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is these scenarios.
Yeah. So all of these. Yeah, we weren't really over one. We're just interesting. This where you have like what, 5, 6 zombies?
It depends, yeah. I mean,
at all times.
It comes down to luck. It comes down to the stuff you get. It comes down to here's the little round things.
There's a lot of dice rolling. Well, actually, a lot of decisions made upon dice rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just happen to get lots of 6s.
Yeah. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it is.
I get to use my stuff every round.
I spend a junk to re-roll, and what do I get? A 1 again.
Yep.
Spend 1 to get a 1.
Need more Euro games, please.
Yeah, Prodigals Club for that.
I do have Prodigals Club.
And you...
And Fury and.
Flurry is pretty good.
Can you pass me the 2 donuts, please? Thank you.
Plain or glazed?
The rings.
For your post-con. Those stairs.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter too much. You end up having to sort out the cards before you play again. I've tried and tried.
And when
Secret
they
and
roll
one.
around, they...
You know, I think this is one that we could have slaved that we didn't think of.
I think we tried and they were too small.
There were
No, those are standard size.
Yeah.
It's about the same size as the
I think it's
Dark Souls
because
cards.
we just didn't think of it because we hadn't played it in a while. We probably forgot how many cards there were.
That is one problem though. With the sleeves, you'll have
They won't fit as
they
well.
won't fit in the box. 100%.
I know.
You'd have to buy the like the box set from my Dark Souls one.
Yeah.
There's what was it? Custom game bits.
As well, yeah. They would custom game bits does trays. Customized trays and everything and
Well, yeah, and
oh,
They
this is
spin?
cute. Yeah, this is by custom game bits.
Is it Wolfie?
we're missing something. Where's your...
My yeah, I know what you're looking for. You just want to see the face he's gonna make when I say it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Is it a 6?
Look, my D is too big.
Yes, it is actually.
See? QPSD is too big.
It's great for fursuiters when we go to like geek events to go promote the con because we can have them
Yep.
play with kids.
It's like the big fuzzy dice.
Yeah. Giant. Giant squish, and then I have the
I
other
must have
ones.
wound.
The other ones are look closer
There it
to
is.
dice proportion and fursuit hands.
Yeah. One day I shall have my Duker, and then I shall be happy.
Yeah.
Have your what?
I want to get a ferret suit, so.
Ah.
And I have several design choices to decide on.
Oh.
One of which is the whole design. But the other one is, do I do a drop crotch or not?
We'll just do it.
It'd be excellent for a slinky boy.
It would, yeah, it would read more as a ferret.
Yep.
Because otherwise you're gonna get the, what are you?
Yeah, no, I'll probably get otter most often or not.
Yeah.
Maybe you want otter, I don't know.
I mean, I'd like an otter,
Okay.
but I'm not an otter. They're related.
Must be.
I remember I used to work in a pet store and people kept trying to convince me that ferrets were related to skunks.
They are.
There. Distantly.
Yeah, I know, but that, people thought not distant.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, they have scent glands is,
Yep.
is the
I know.
common thing.
But arguably so do cats.
Yep.
So
Cats aren't musky.
no, they're not.
That's the big difference.
Yeah.
I miss my ferrets, I really do.
Oh, you have ferrets?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Kind of like Beastmaster, right?
Oh.
I had to bring it up.
Kodo and Podo.
No, I had a pair of them. Lovely little slinky buggers.
Carpet sharks.
They love my air mattress.
That could be a bad thing.
No, like they like things that shift under their feet,
Okay.
and they're bouncy critters.
They go.
Yeah. So they had something that would shift under their feet when they stepped on it. They're like,
God.
And then they go, oh shit.
And you have one jump on one side and do like that thing
Doink,
where
doink,
it's,
doink, 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 doink.
you know those giant pillow things they put on the water.
No, I like
and
that.
just-
It would have been fine on my previous air mattress.
Oh, God.
My previous one had this defect where it somehow it inflated in the wrong place.
I encourage
So
this
what
little.
was happening was the mattress was trying to like throw the person off, and it would
So you
just
lay down,
Sure,
and then
just
all of a sudden you
develop
start
conscious or something like.
oh, and it was yeah, it was a known defect too, and I was like, oh well, that's great. But yeah, so that happened, and like I'm just thinking of like your ferrets, and you say that, and I'm like, oh god, like that would have been
There you go.
the ferrets would have gone.
No, they love that.
Yeah.
They also enjoyed. I had some boxes I had for moving, and I ended up cutting a hole in one to make a little shelf for them. Essentially,
Yeah,
they love that. I actually tape over the front entrance with paper towel.
yeah. So they can like
They
Darkness.
dig through it.
And you get those, what are they, the little packing peanuts?
Yep. As long as they don't try and eat them, you just jump in the box with their ping pong. Ping pong balls are actually the best.
Yeah.
They love ping pong balls.
It's almost like a real shark, right? You see them just,
Yep.
you
No,
just
they'll
follow the
happily
balls.
dig through those.
Yeah.
Because they like things that make noise. And especially, they love things that make noise when they touch them. And ping pong balls are also really easy, like really light.
Yeah.
So they make noise, they're light, and they can shift them around a lot, and they love that.
Yeah, and they're non-edible, which is a bonus
Yep.
too. So it's
They're
just
too big for them.
yep,
Though they get bored of toys very fast.
yeah,
You need to have like 3 collections of them that they need to swap out. They're
yeah.
very high maintenance.
They're smart.
Yes, they are incredibly intelligent buggers.
Yeah,
For their own good sometimes.
Yeah, no, they will 100% figure out how to open doors.
yeah.
They will do that.
Yeah.
They will figure it out someday. And but when you hit that point, you get some problems.
When they start unlocking the front door, that's when.
Well, the best ones you can get for them actually is there's a company called Ferret Nation, and they have the best cages to purchase for them. They have large double open swing doors, so you can reach every part of the cage. Very, very, very good cages. But no, when I get my job, like when I have a proper job and everything, I plan on getting a pair of them again.
Yeah.
Even though that will anchor me to Ottawa again, but
What's wrong with Ottawa?
the fact that there's U.S. cons I want to go to.
I mean, you want to move to the States?
No, conventions.
He wants to be able to go away
Oh,
from
AC,
friends.
BLC, stuff like that.
When you have pets, it's harder.
When you have ferrets, it's even
It's
harder
even
because you
harder.
have to have somebody you can trust, and you can trust that they know what they're doing.
Well,
Because
they're in the walls somewhere, I think.
not even that, like they need at least 4 hours out. 2 hours needs to be with a person, and then they have specific stuff like how you're supposed to handle them. Like there's a lot of odd specifics to owning ferrets, and a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
And like how they're supposed to be handled, how they're supposed to be,
You'll need to
dealt
hire
with
a
and
sitter.
stuff. Like,
Yeah.
well, but you need to hire a sitter that knows what they're doing. That's the catch.
That's the sitter, right?
Yeah.
They're qualified.
Not always for ferrets,
No.
but yeah. So there's a lot of fun stuff you need to do with that.
The Ottawa ferret community.
I actually need to talk to the Ottawa Ferret Rescue guys a bit, because I know I've been thinking about seeing what I can either do to help them or possibly for future reference for possibly getting ferrets.
Mhm.
So, because I know they do still operate, they're just very quiet.
They are very quiet. A lot of the rescues in Ottawa are interesting because they exist.
Well, their website hasn't been updated for like 2 years.
Yeah, a lot of places don't know how to do websites, so they're kind of
Their website's okay. It's mostly that they don't update too frequently.
which is unfortunate
Yeah.
because then they look inactive and then
Yeah.
people don't donate, so they hurt their cause, and that's the thing, they don't understand that aspect, and that's what I've noticed with a lot of the rescues. They're also just under volunteered.
Yeah.
Like they don't have people who can do the thing, so they just kind of go and keep on keeping on. like what I'm noticing is like like I'm using Ottawa's Furry Cat Rescue as an example. They wonderful group, but
The website doesn't.
yeah, their website's problematic. So they, their Facebook page is more reliable.
Well, we can relate. It's volunteer run, volunteer organized, volunteer. So it's. I mean, it's.
And it's even harder when it's a special skill set like that. Like I've been talking to you about the Reg system.
Yeah.
When you need that person with that skill set who wants to do the thing, it's difficult to get them to commit.
But the most important thing is to stick to the mandate, right? The mandate is rescuing cats.
That's it.
Website, it's important to, but it's not the direct action of what you're supposed to be responsible for. So when you're volunteer organized, volunteer driven, you've got to stick to your mandate first, and then expand out from there with the skill sets you have. And the skill sets you have may not be building websites.
That's it. Which ultimately harms your mandate. Like it's a funny cyclical.
It's an entirely cyclical, like catch-22.
Yeah.
It's fun.
So, shall we do another game, or?
If we do, it would have to be lighter.
Well, we have Barker's Row, which
Is thematic.
Thematic.
Yeah, I just bought that. I mostly bought it because con theme this year. It seemed appropriate. Hello, Slice.
Or we could do something absolutely ridiculous like Epic Wizard Battle or something.
Yep.
Which is just stupid.
I'll leave that to you. Up to you guys.
Okay, well,
If
actually...
you got another one in you.
Certainly do. You gotta remember, I'm nocturnal, so...
yeah,
You're asking the wrong person here.
I am asking the wrong person. I'm a 9 to 5er now.
See, this is...
I'm a midnight to 8 in the morning person.
This is my favorite. My brain is gone.
I used to be 11/7s, so...
My brain is gone. Let's just play something absolutely ridiculous. I mean, look at the box art alone.
Yeah.
The box art just gets me. So, this is the first one of the series. Unfortunately, it's got all that crap stuck up top.
It has
Oh, it's because it has all the
It has everybody in it.
it has all the people that you can
Yeah,
be.
because we took it...
So the concept behind this game is you are a wizard and you are battling for, in this case, Mount Skull's Fire. This is Mount Skull's Fire.
My
It's
little
just
block heat up.
there.
Okay. So it's just
It's-
that... There's
It's
something
those
wrong
two.
with that jack, then.
It's the other two that make me
So
over it.
the game is mostly you cast spells to do things. And the spells have these nice little ribbon that allows you to really make sense of it as to what kind of part of the spell they are. So the only way to have a valid spell
No, I'm okay. It's just...
is these are all valid spell examples. That's a valid spell as well. This is a valid spell. Just some on the idea is you could only have one of each type of, if you look at the ribbon, there's a start, the middle, and end. Also known as the source, the quality, and the delivery.
Okay.
So the biggest spell has a source, a quality, and delivery. But you can do a source, you can do basically beginning, a middle, a beginning, an end in a middle even, or you can just have like one of those three. Now, there's what the cards say is what you do. So if you have a spell like this,
you need to not just say it to me, you need to say it to everybody.
But he was talking. I'm like,
Yeah, no, but I'm not speaking for you.
I'm going to go hit the hay.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Sleep well.
Alright.
So you have rose bottoms here, which is heal 1 HP for each different glyph in your spell. These are glyphs in the corner there, so there would be 2 different glyphs, so you would heal 2. Impatient is an interesting one because you got to pay attention to it, because at the start of the initiative roll, you reveal this card and you go first. So impatient is you go first, and then it deals 1 damage when you actually come to counting it. And then the dragon horde, and then now it says roll power. Rolling power roll means you roll dice, and the number of dice you roll,
Are those normal dice?
they're just normal dice, 1 to 6, d6s. So
I'm like, we can not hand over dice.
So, if you have 2 of the same glyph in your spell, you roll 2 dice. If you have 3 of the same glyph, you roll 3 dice. If you have 4 of the same glyph, it can happen, you roll 4 dice. For example, let's switch this to Bleemax. Bleemax is cool. So this is a nice arcane spell through and through. Perfect. But what Bleemax does is you reveal the top 2 cards of the main deck. Each one with a glyph that matches the glyph in your spell is added. So say you reveal Sir Lutzor's. So Sir Lutzor's goes there. And you do his effect next. And then you do this. So it creates these ridiculous... Oh, and say you revealed the Cone of Acid as well, which also happens to be... So you're rolling 5 dice when it comes down to roll power.
Yep.
So you know that you're going to get that final big effect at the very bottom where it does X damage and you gain a treasure.
Yep.
So these spells steamroll and create these gigantic things. Now, when you're playing a card that has a delivery, you usually flip it. When everybody's flipping their cards, you flip it. You flip this one first. And the delivery, that tells you how fast it goes. The higher the number is who goes first. 3-card spells are the most common, so the highest number will go first. However, a 2-card spell, let's not use Impatient because Impatient has special rules, but a 2-card spell will go before a 3-card spell.
Okay.
And a 1-card spell will go, because it's faster to cast, right?
Yep.
If you're thinking, you're just kind of like Hadoukening at what is it, Fast Punch as opposed to Fierce
Punch?
Fierce, that's it. But that's how the game is. Now, the object of the game is to be the last wizard standing. Now, in doing so, you try to kill and damage the HP of your other wizards. Now, when a wizard dies, it's an interesting thing because no true wizard ever stays dead. The idea is you want to win twice. So as soon as you die, you grab these cards, which are called dead wizard cards. And dead wizard cards impart a bonus. Every turn that you are dead, you gain another card and another card. And so what happens is when the round is over, you now have all of these cards that create an advanced start for you. For example, at the start of the next game, you gain a treasure. At the start of the next game, you do 2 damage. At the start of the next game, you gain 3 health. So you become more powerful, kind of lich sort of thing. Also, there are cards that allow you to gain treasures. And these treasures allow you to do things better, faster. They say what they do, and that is imparted to you while you're casting your spell. But that's really all there is to it, is just keeping track of your health.
Okay.
Now, I have 2 expansions. The expansions add other things. It's good to play the basic game before you play the expansions. But that's really it, is kill all of the opponents, get all of the things, and be the last wizard standing twice. So now you have various characters you can be. Just get that out of the way. While I set up the ever-important standee. Because we are fighting for Mount Skullsfire. And here's your little HP kit.
Yep.
And there you go. Oh, you're also with the kittens.
I mean, Lord Dark Lord and the Lord Darkness and kittens. Go on.
Purrington. I like Purrington. Just moving some of the boxes. So.
That was a good one.
Oh, correct, snap.
Yep.
You sure? Fade tickle bottom. There we go. Rear Admiral Pat behind me. So, making sure this is all facing the right direction. All of these guys need collecting. So one thing to note about this game is they want you to cycle through the deck as fast as possible. So anything that causes you to discard or gain cards or whatever is you discard, you throw it, you get more cards. So it's not a deal of being very card conservative.
Yep.
After you cast your spell, you basically draw back up to 8 cards again. So Dead Wizards and Treasures come later. Right now we have the main deck. And I got you your token. Get me my token. We start at 20, that's why it looks a little different. And draw 8 cards.
Makes more sense. How many do I need again? I was dealing with Fuzzy.
Okay, we got 8 cards.
8. Oh, jeez. Good God, this is actually... Okay. I think that's right. Cool. Okay. Mark.
Okay, so it looks like everybody's playing a 3-card spell, so you'll have to, we'll have to check our, whatever you might call them. I have a 4, 8, and Kat has a thing when she's able to check.
Yeah, I'm just dealing with this. 19.
Impatient. Okay, so one of the rules, the house rules we have is you must say your spell. So I have Sir Lutzor's Impatient Cone of Acid. So number 1 is Sir Lutzor, I gain a treasure. Each foe rolls a dice.
6.
You gain a treasure as well.
And you did the...
Two.
double downer.
Nope. So I got the thinking cap. When you gain this treasure, draw a card. Your hand size is increased by 1. Okay, so Impatient. At the start of your initiative, reveal this card. Already did that. Your spell resolves first. Deal 1 damage to each foe. So you are both down to 19. And then the Cone of Acid is foes on my left and right. And I roll power for 3. And I get a result of 6, which is in between there, and I do 2 damage. And that's my resolution.
Okay. And I'm next, I guess, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 9? 19? Okay, yeah.
Wild magic. Boulder of bedazzlement, but wild magic is gonna
Means you draw
cards.
cards until you get a spell that fits.
Mm-hmm. Ah. That actually works to my benefit, weirdly. Oh, this will be fun. Deal 1 damage to your strongest foe for each living wizard. Then draw a dead wizard card. It says for each living wizard. You're
Yep.
alive too.
So I took 2. Oh. Yeah.
You're alive as well, so now we're all even. And I get to draw a dead wizard card, which is kind of cool.
Was it 2 per or 1 each?
It was just him.
Oh.
You didn't have to do
Oh.
anything, which is nice. It's like, strongest foe, meh. Boulderific. Deal 1 damage to the foe on my left. 2 damage to the foe on his left. And then 3 damage to the next foe to the left, and so on until you damage each foe once. That's done. Bedazzlement. Foe of my choice. Conray's lower, you're higher. Okay. I'm gonna pick on you.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have to roll power. I only have 1 power, so the chance of me actually hurting you very much is... Oh, wow. Okay, 1 damage, and you may add a random card from my hand to my spell. Oh, that's interesting. Random card. Can you pick a card randomly? Yep. That's getting it. Oh, okay, fine. So that was 1 damage and then random card, so that was interesting and new. Target foe, my choice. Now with power, there's actually 2. And Connor, I'm picking on you this time because I picked on him already.
What happens?
I had to draw another thing
Okay.
and add it, and now I have to do it, and I'm picking you to pick
Okay.
on.
And what happens?
That's what I'm trying to find out. 7. 3 damage.
Ouch.
That was weird.
Ouch.
Alright, and I've got Ben Voodoo's Thundering Dragon Horde. So, each foe rolls die and takes that much damage. Destroy 1 of your treasures if you have any. I have no treasure. 4.
Oh, do I have to roll?
Yep.
2, 3, 4.
So you'll take 2 damage. Deal 2 damage to a random foe. Do this once for each different glyph in the spell. There's 3 different glyphs. So, evens, odds. Odd.
Okay.
So you take 2.
1, 2.
Odd, so 2. Odd, take 2.
And it was a 5 every time. I'm noticing this.
The Dragon Horde, so I only have roll power 1. So 1, so each foe who has no treasures, now that you have it, so it's fine. That's resolved.
And that one's resolved. So back up to 8 cards, 9 for me. And next round.
Oh, go. And then to look at census. That's it. Jesus. Good lord, these cards are really not giving me much choice. Okay, that'll be interesting.
What do you have? The double
It's
downer?
called the double downer. So when a foe plays a card with the same name as a card in my hand, you may discard that card. If you do, deal 2 damage to that player and you deal 2 HP.
Oh. So I don't want to have the stuff you have.
That's here.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's interesting.
So everybody's playing a 3-card spell. So number 3 is 16.
14. So you
16. Roll off.
Where'd mine go?
I don't know.
I think you stole mine.
Alright. So 16.
Tira starts first.
Yes! For
On
what?
the same one.
Okay. Speaking of dice rolls, I kind of did a rigged dice roll. Each player rolls a dice. Add 1 to your roll for each different glyph in your spell. 1, 2, 3.
Each player.
So that includes
4.
me.
3.
And I'm the highest. So you take 3 damage.
Yeah, and I rolled 4. Just like you did.
Okay. So I'm at 7. What are you at?
9.
9. I heal 2 HP. Then if you are the weakest player, I'm tied 4. Add a random card from your hand to the spell.
And which one's that?
That's Mighty Grow.
Okay. Now I'm having to track the...
Okay, top card is Pew and Pews,
Okay.
which is going to make this even more ridiculous because I reveal the top 4 of the deck, add any revealed source cards to your spell, and discard the rest.
Jesus.
Yeah, so like this game is designed to break itself on purpose to be
Yep.
stupid. Completely stupid.
Okay, so that is a delivery. That is also a delivery. That is a wild magic. That is explodifying. So house rule and wild magic. Do I draw another card? I don't have any disco mirrored.
Oh, not that one.
But house rule on the wild magic.
Yeah.
Does the wild magic count because it is not technically a source?
It isn't a source.
Okay, then it's discarded as well.
Yeah. That way, plus
So-
it's to your advantage, I don't hurt you with it.
Yep, Pew and Pews had absolutely no effect even though it was 4 cards.
Yeah.
And the power vortex. I roll 1 dice. And 5 or 6. Otherwise, 5. 2 damage to each foe. And I have to discard 2 cards. Goody. One. Two. That was a lot of cards gone.
Alright. So we have Old Scratches, Magnetic Power Vortex.
Okay.
A
I'm just gonna
negative
do
power.
this to remind myself.
So I roll a die. If I roll 1 to 3, I suffer that much damage. If I roll 4 to 6, I heal that many HP. 4. So I heal 4. So 14. Deal 2 damage to strongest foe for each dark glyphs in your spell. I have 2 dark glyphs.
I have 7.
9.
So is Connor.
So 4 damage.
Yep.
Yay.
And Power Vortex, each foe, I need to get a 5 or a 6. 4. Okay, I just discard
Oh my
her.
god, you didn't get a 5.
Nope,
Shocking.
for once.
And I'll deal with this one after you're going through your stuff because you have Maggoty and I have Maggoty. And I'm not sorry.
Alright.
Okay. So I have to deal with this because you had Maggoty, and I had Maggoty in my hand, and I get to choose to get rid of that card. And if I do, I hurt you for 2 and I heal for 2. So goodbye. 1, 2. Meh. Alright, and then I have to deal with this. I keep getting wild magics, and I'm not getting beginnings of spells. So this is going to become a thing until I find a beginning.
Probably will get a next card.
Which, nice. So, Bleemax, Brainiacs, Mysterious, Fisto, Nature. We'll see how that goes. Reveal the top 2 cards of the main deck. Each one with a glyph that matches a glyph in your spell is added to your spell. So I'm either looking for a primal or an arcane. So 1. Oh look, primal. Alright, so this one's done.
So Bleemax fires again.
Yeah. Okay, that one does.
Third blue max.
This one does it. And that one does it. Okay. Okay, yeah, so this one's done. And this one's done. This is so weird. Okay, deal this one. Deal 1 damage to the foe on my right for each different glyph of my spell. There are 2 different glyphs. I mean, right.
3.
Oh, and each different, yeah, each treasure I have. So that is 1 damage to the foe on my right for each different glyph. So 1, 2. I only have 2. Arcane and Primal, that's 2. Plus the treasure, so that is 3. We're good?
Yep.
So this goes over here. We'll deal with that one. And I can heal 2 HP. 1, 2. And I'm not the weakest player, he is. So that's something else. It would have allowed me to do more. Which I don't need. Left. Roll for... Oh god, okay. Okay, thank god, that's actually easy. So 2... That's 7, so 2 damage for left. There we go.
Back to where I was before I threw.
And there we go. That's what that was.
That's what happens.
That was just bonkers. And now we had, yeah, I need to pick up cards. Are you good back up to your 8?
Nope.
Go get your 8.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like getting like 20 billion middles. Yeah, that works for me. I don't like you. So true. I don't know. That's gonna be.
A lot of times we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
I'm avoiding doing certain things for reasons.
Okay. Everybody's doing a 3-card spell. Last card. 12.
13.
0.
And anyways, impatient.
Oh.
So 1 damage each.
Ouch! Hang it
So
up.
Sphinx's impatient Vorpal trap.
Oh god.
So first I get to choose a steel treasure. Going in info.
It's weird. It's interesting, but it's weird.
Yeah, I'll see yours. We've already done the patient, and then Vorpal. Full on my left. I have a power of 2.
Left is Connery, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
If the very lowest thing that can happen is 1 damage, then I'm either dead, or dead.
Yep.
No, I'm dead.
Most likely.
Well, it's 2 damage is 1 to 4. So
It doesn't matter.
Yep. So 6, he took 3.
Yep. So I was trying to cast Dr. Rudy Bark's Ballsy Fountain of Youth, which what it is you heal 3 HP.
So it was brilliant that he played the impatient.
Yeah, heal, and then if you don't give me a treasure, you take 3 damage.
And that'll be mine.
That's that. And that is that, but I do grab one of these.
Yep. The wizard cards are weird. So yours is all done?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know what this is gonna do. I had specifically chosen to target you because I didn't want him to die.
Well, he's dead anyways.
Yeah, I know. I figured, like... Okay. Deal 1 damage for the strongest foe for each living wizard, then draw a dead wizard card. So you get 2 damage, and I get another one. Cool.
You have more Desert Wizards cards than me, and I'm dead.
Yeah, I know. It's wonderful.
Living dead girl.
But this card copies attacks of a sorcerer delivering your spell. Connor is like, I see.
So the living dead at this point?
I actually thought of that.
Well, I've got Rob Zombie's Living Dead Girl stuck
And then
in my
I have
head
to
now.
get an ending. So here we go. Oh, Pact with the Devil. That works. Your strongest foe, which is dope.
Which is dumb.
Now I'm confused. This card copies the text, so it stays as it is, so there's 2. 2 dice. 9. 2 damage. And that's whatever that was.
And that's the end of the round.
Yep.
Yoink.
4. I'm more than you do. And I'm alive. Yay. That's really weird. I actually like that card a lot. 4. So 5. 6. 7. 8. Okay.
Last wizard standing up for grabs.
Yeah.
It's never working. Okay.
That's fine. That'll work.
Aha! Both are still bringing out the big guns.
14.
7.
Yay. I go first. We'll see how this goes. Deal 2 damage to any foe. The only foe is you. If that foe dies, repeat this effect. Foe of your choice. Shrug, and it's a roll power, and that is 2 dice. That was 4. No damage, and I suffer 3. Oh, well, that sucked. 1, 2, 3. Fine. Then foe on my left. Given that he... Yeah, it's you. And that is 1 dice. So if I somehow roll high, 4,
Yes.
that's 1 damage.
Yes.
Oh yeah!
Yes.
Try.
You're very dead.
Probably.
So I have Beardoblasty's Two-Faced Testicle.
Fun.
This card copies the text of your delivery spell. The spell is weakest foe. Roll power 1 to is pretty good considering you're all arcane.
Yeah.
So I actually need 1 more here. Let me get 1 of those. So
Mine will be a 1.
It's a
That was
3.
close. There was
So-
one.
that's a 10.
That is
Yeah.
a 10.
5 damage. I gain a treasure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So turn into 1 damage. That's interesting. And so then player of your choice gains a treasure, then deal 2 damage each until the player for your treasure he has.
I have to get a treasure, apparently.
Yep.
I need a shiny. Not that there's much use of me getting it. That is totally pointless for me right now, but okay.
And that's 2 damage.
And dead.
And then finally,
That was
ouch,
just...
that's another 5.
Yep.
And I get the treasure.
Yay.
And you get to keep those treasures for the next round.
And this one goes. Now.
I got that. I'm like, well, as long as I live.
I just gain extra health.
I have 2 extra health. Right, and I get 2.
Discard or keep the ones I got.
Keep them. May you
Deal
still
2
go up
damage to a
to
foe of my
each.
choice.
And back to 20.
Yep.
I just have to decide who I want to hurt. You know what? I'm hurting you for 2.
Oh, sorry, you only go up to 18.
Yep. Because.
What was me?
Because Cat says so.
Yep. At the start of the next game, place one die on your character card. Add it to each power roll to make the first turn, then remove the die. To each... Oh! First turn. Cool. Okay, I get it. I'll keep that to remind me. These no longer apply. These need to go away. I'm keeping this one until the end of my first turn. And I think these need to go because they're still part of the old hand. Right?
Yeah, because you died.
Yep. Okay.
Well, I got 3 ones more.
Yep.
I'm happy with a strong 5.
17.
11.
Alrighty. So, start of my turn. Wizard Mallet takes 1 damage.
Ouch.
So, we have Muzzle Snaps, Boulderific, Phantasmagoons. So, my first one is add a die to each of your power rolls of this round. I deal 1 damage to the foe on my left, and then 2 damage to the foe on their left.
So, okay, so that puts me back to 20.
And, actually I'm going to need 3, so I got 2 for the power roll. I got foe on my right. And then roll the power. We've got an 8, which will give it a 3 damage.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
And that's one.
Okay. And I'm 11. So this might be a little weird. We'll see how this goes. No idea.
I recognize the first card.
Yeah. Deal 3 damage to a random foe. So one of you call odds or evens. Just one of you. And then we'll figure
Evens.
it out. Evens, so good. Odds. So you. So 3 damage. If you played a wild magic card as part of your spell, gain a treasure. I played it, so. Because, Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that actually might be useful. So this one's done. This one,
Quality.
it's not. There we go. Deal 1 damage for each foe for each elemental glyph in your spell. There is 1 elemental glyph, so both of you take 1 damage. And then each foe. But because this thing, I have 2 dice, and then whenever you roll only 1, okay, so that's not going to be useful. But I do have this. Oh, that's 9. 2 damage, or 4 if he has the last wizard standing token. So you get 4, and you get 2. That actually worked in the way that I would hope. I was like, oh!
Don't worry, this one's working the way I want it to. So, Typhoon's Devilicious Mercy Killing. So, Typhoon, deal 3 damage to each foe who has acted this round.
Yep. So 1, 2, 3, yep.
Working on the go on last bit. Target, foe of my choice. Hi, last wizard standing.
Yep.
6. You take 4 damage, but I take 1. And a mercy killing, your weakest foe. Oh, hi, last wizard standing. 6. You take 3 damage.
Yeah, so the main reason that we have to target you is because if you win again,
Yep.
you win everything. So
Yep.
now it's like, oh no, we have to murderize you. And this one can go away now, because I don't have it. What?
The problem is if you die first, you come back stronger than ever.
Yep.
With more shinies.
Now you lose the shinies you have, but
4, 5.
there's some of these that's
6,
Junguns, which is gain a treasure.
7,
Oh yeah, right. And I need to make sure I have 8,
8.
which I need 3.
Jeez. Okay. That might work. Okay. I think that's okay. Lady Luck's panties. Whenever you only roll 1 die, add 2 to your roll.
3 card spell. 4.
3.
5.
It happened.
All right. You take 1 damage.
Ouch. 5 goes first.
I was expecting to go last myself, so. So I get 1 HP for each different glyph, which is 3.
What was the spell called again?
Huh? I have the.
No, what was the
Your
spell
spell.
Oh,
called?
sorry. Rose Bottom's Dicey Mercy Killing. So I will get 1 health for each different glyph, which gives me 3. Roll 2 dice. Each of my foes rolls 1 die. Foes who match 1 or more of your dice rolls each suffer damage equal to that roll.
5.
You also add 2 to that for fun.
So 7?
Yeah, you technically have 7 because you're Lady Luck's dice.
Yes.
So you
So
technically
7.
have 7.
But I don't match anything
No,
that you roll.
neither of you did.
So I'm cool.
And then my weakest foe, I'll get 1. 6.
We're tied.
Who goes next? You could. So you're gonna take it. Take 3. And that'll be mine.
Okay. So I have Sir Lutzor's mind-altering cone of acid. So Sir Lutzor's is you gain a treasure. Everybody else rolls a dice.
2.
1.
If you roll a 6, you would have gotten a treasure, but no.
Won't.
So I have the Joker's Wild Cod piece.
Oh god.
When you play a spell that contains 1 or more wild magic cards, heal 2 HP and gain a treasure. So Mind Altering is deal 3 damage to a random foe. Odds, evens. Odds.
Yep.
And we
How
both
much
gain
damage?
3.
1, 2, 3.
But you gain a treasure and I gain a treasure.
Here. Book of
So I-
Awesomeness. Power rolls have +2. Oh god.
So I have King Or the Sharp Seer's Crown, which gives me +1 for every different glyph in my spell. And so finally, the Cone of Acid. Foes on my left and, right.
Yep.
I roll 2 dice, but it's going to gain +2.
Ow.
Wow. So you take 4 damage, you take 4 damage, and I get a treasure.
2, 3, 4. Okay. And that's it.
That is it.
Okay.
And I just have a broken treasure combination.
Yeah.
Because the Proton Gem counts as a wild magic, but it's not discarded. This heals me for wild magics in my spell.
Oh, that's gonna be messed up.
So this is going to be one heck of a combo.
Unless someone really hurts you quickly. Deal 3 damage to each foe who already acted this round.
Okay.
Hey, I know that card.
Oh, and you're dead.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I killed someone. Foes with each odd number of HP, which is what you were
8.
initially. Yeah, you each take 1 damage for each. Bleh, doesn't matter. This one, strongest foe, which is still Conrad, but that's 3 dice. Power rolls have +2.
Okay, so it's going to be really painful. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 damage.
1.
That was good. I'm satisfied with that.
Okay.
Connor's like, alright. I have to hurt you fast enough that you don't thingy.
I ditch my hand rip.
Yep. Ooh, and I have to pick up more.
Oh, take one. You look bad.
I'm getting like all of one type. It's weird. You know what? Yeah. That's it. Oh, I know. You heal.
I've got to.
Oh, I know.
Because I've got to match your speed. Otherwise I die.
Oh, so it just becomes wild magic.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I heal the 2, thankfully. But let's find out what I get for my 1 card spell. Mind altering.
Yeah.
So 3 damage to you, and we both gain a treasure.
1, 2. Oop,
Yep.
3.
Sorry while I steal the table.
Okay. Alright. Now let's see if I can actually break this. I'm only rolling 1 die. Whenever you only roll 1 die, add +2 to your roll. Okay. Your power rolls have +2. So this automatically becomes +4, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm double checking myself. Foe on my left. Currently you are on my left.
And
so,
right.
Yeah, and right. 1. +2, +2, that becomes 5.
Yep.
That's 3.
That's enough to kill me.
Yeah.
Good play.
That's all I had to do. I was like, okay, I just need to hurt enough.
Before I could really get that proton gem, Joker's
Do you have
wild
another,
card piece
is
to
there
like.
another last wizard? Yeah, that's what I thought. You need to keep your time.
Okay.
And then I go back up to 20.
In my case, my starting hand becomes 10. Instead
And
of
this needs to be
8.
tossed, right? My starting hand needs to go, right?
You survived, so no.
Oh, right. So I just need to pick up.
So would that count for coming up?
Yes.
Okay. And the card game. Oh well, magic cards inside. After I draw a starting hand, next game add to your hand.
As well, magic.
They're handy. I like it because that's sort of their way of rebalancing.
Yep.
Like, yes, okay, the winner keeps the things, but those can still
character card. And teach power
do
roll
quite a
you
bit.
make on the first turn. They're moved back.
And I just need 1. Okay. Okay. Meh.
Two card spell.
Yeah. I mean, I could change that, but I don't want.
Alright.
Meh.
So, Cat goes first.
I have 20 on that one too.
Don't worry, I have a 1, so your 20 is well spent.
The farthest range we can manage.
I know.
Deal 1 damage to each foe for each different glyph of my spell. There's 1 glyph, so yeah. I wasn't that interested in this one, it was this one. So, power to start, power rolls have +2. So, whatever this is, that's 6. +2 is 7. 3 damage and 1 damage to each player. To strongest foe.
We're both at 19.
Fuck, I didn't even. Okay, someone call odds or evens.
Potato.
Odds, just to throw it out.
Yeah.
Ding!
So, you get 1 and he gets
I get 3 then.
3. Yeah, 3 damage and 1 damage to each player. Yeah.
And I think you take a 1 for the splashback. Each player, it doesn't say each foe.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm not there. I'm here. And that's it.
Alright.
Okay, so I do not go next.
Yeah. No, that's right.
So we have Hammond Nekobo's Explodifying Meteor Swarm.
Fun.
Delivery targets each foe instead. That'll be fun.
Okay.
Explodifying foe of my choice. I get roll power. Actually, gonna borrow 2 dice. Because I get actually I get to take the 1 here for each one for the starting the round. We'll check.
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah.
It was from all round. And each power roll you make. Yep. All right. Let's see what it was in at. Actually, we'll go QP.
Yep.
5, 6, 7, 8. 8 will be you take 3 damage. I take 1.
1, 2, 3.
And then everybody gets to have fun with that. This is now it's changed from each of your stronger foes, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Which, yep, no, it would have only hit QP last before. Now it hits everybody. We got 9. So 3 damage. Now to me.
Okay. So we have Muzzle Snap's Prickly Snake Dance. Not something I tried at home. But... Okay, so Muzzle Snaps just adds a dice to each of the power rolls, which coincidentally 3 glyphs, so this is going to be painful. Prickly, foe on my right. You're going to feel a little prick. Okay. So that is 6, 8, 10. 3 damage, and I heal 3 damage. I'm cool with that. And then the Snake Dance. Foes on my left and right.
Okay.
A lot. Okay, deal 2 damage to those targets for each primal glyph in your spell. That would be 6 damage total.
6, yep.
6.
So that was a pretty powerful Snake Dance. Actually, I only get 2, sorry.
Yeah, I just need 2. We're gonna have to shuffle these. running some tests on some forms.
Okay. 0.
8. Or 6, actually.
19.
You're getting pretty good at that last second.
So I have to go, right?
Yep.
Some of the spells work best when you go last, so you can rig it.
Well, I think that's why they have that. One, it determines who goes, and it's, you don't know. And so, deal 2 damage to any foe. And it's not of my choice. So, Connor, you're going to be even, and we'll see. Even. You didn't die, so this effect is not being thingy. Power roll. Three plus 2 is 5. Because that. 4 damage, and I take 1.
To whom?
So that's 3, 5 to 9, and there's the plus 2.
Flow of your choice.
Oh, that's a plus 2. Oh, right, for my choice. You're close to death, so you are now being targeted.
So is
That's 4.
4.
And I take 1. And I have no idea. Foe of my choice. And that is 1 dice, which becomes automatic plus 2. Plus
6.
2, plus, yeah, so 6. 1 damage, and I may add a random card from my hand to my spell. So, Connor, you're now odds because. Fine.
I take a damage.
Yeah. Please pick random card. Oh, on my right, so it wanted me to hurt you. Okay, now there's 2 of them.
Will that be
Oh, yeah, so, jeez! My cards don't like
your
it.
other right?
Yeah, I'm terrible. Plus, so 7 plus 2 is 9. 3 damage. And that's it.
I've got Professor Pesto's Wild Magic Dragon Horde. So, odds. There you go. Take 3 damage. I get a treasure.
Well, let's end this shit.
I appreciate the look on your face on that one of, oh!
I love the artifacts in this.
Alright. Or, no, that's the deck. There. Each player rolls a die, add 2 to your roll. High rollers gain a treasure.
2.
8.
2.
You're technically. Well, I think I'm the highest roller, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Each other player takes damage equal to the roll. So you take 4.
And I'm dead.
Well, that's bad news for you.
No, that's bad news for you. No. Why? What happens?
I get +2 to my power rolls for each dead wizard.
Okay.
I get dead wizard.
I get another treasure.
So-
You're supposed to have +1 initiative. Oh.
These need to go to discard. And I need dead wizard card. I can't reach.
And so I have 2 on
Oh,
that.
that is lovely.
And I get +2 to my power roll for this. Yeah, power rolls.
Just because this one's funny, it says you're dead and live with it, and that's it.
Oh, you don't get any bonuses yet.
Nothing.
6, so I get 8 on that, so you take another 2 damage. But I'm pretty dead.
Yeah, you're pretty dead. Because I have Beardo Blasties. Polished Wild Magic. Okay, so Beardoblastes copies the delivery, which I don't have and have no idea what it's going to do. That's not... Oops, sorry, that's not the right one. But anyway. Okay, lightning bolt. So this becomes the new... You know what? We'll just do this. Yeah.
There you go.
So we now have a lightning bolt. In addition to another one which I've got to pull later on. Okay. So polished, my strongest foe. Which just happens to you. Oh look, 10 plus, 5 damage and you gain a treasure.
Oh, and look, you're dead.
We're all the last wizard standing now.
Yep.
And I have the Cheater's Handbook.
Oh, great. And my dead
I
wizard.
got another wild magic card, so we'll go ahead.
Mine's like you're dead, live with it. Like there's nothing.
I'll just go ahead and take my wild magic card now.
Here you go.
Oh, actually,
Meow.
I need 3. I actually lived this time. I need my button. You. So this is it.
We literally, this has never happened before. in all the time playing the game, that should be right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works. It'd be totally weird. Come here.
Okay. Brain suck is 15.
11.
12.
Hey. Dr. Rudy Bark's Disco Mirrored Brain Suck. So Dr. Rudy Bark means I heal 3 HP. Cool. Each foe rolls a dice. Anyone who rolls a 6, nothing happens. I'm liking that. Okay, Disco Mirrored copies the text of the source or delivery in your spell. Let's copy the Brain Suck. And Brain Suck twice. So first Brain Suck is foe of my choice. Let's see what they're doing here. What does that one say? Exorcism. What is it? What is the target? Each foe? And you as yourself.
Yep.
So you can only heal so much because you're at 20. I'm targeting you.
Okay.
First Brain Suck goes off. I'm going to choose to re-roll this dice using my Cheater's Handbook. Doesn't matter. You take 3 damage. And now for the second Brain Suck, which did work evenly.
Yep.
Well,
Even you say.
4 damage, and I choose one of that foe's treasures and steal it. Doesn't matter, neither of you have treasures.
Yep.
I'm not sure that was quite even.
4 and 3, and steal a non-existent treasure. Oh.
Okay, and you
11.
11, so yeah, so it's me.
11.
So this will be interesting. It was available, so I figured I would try it. And Connery just made it possible to possibly go all the way with this. We'll see how this goes. I heal 3. 1, 2, 3. Fine. Each foe rolls a die. Neither of you rolled a 6, so you're no healing for either of you.
Oh, well.
Yep. And I get to heal 2. 1, 2. Then if you are the weakest player, add a random card from your hand to your spell. I'm not the weakest player.
I am.
Yep, so that's fine. And then the last one is a power roll of 3 dice. Okay, fine. And I heal 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alrighty.
Meh.
So I have Believe X, Brainiacs, Maggie Exorcism.
The best kind of exorcism.
Maggoty.
Brainiacs.
It's a shame that
Mark
it doesn't
Paul.
have it. Matches a glyph. Oh, matches a glyph in your spell. Excellent.
Yeah.
So that's perfect. That one does not. So, then strongest foe for each dark glyph in my spell. That's 3 now.
Me?
No, actually, QB.
I'm the strongest.
So you take
I'm
6
at
damage.
25. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, look, I'm at 19.
We'll go with the Exorcism, which is actually put me up to
More dice.
tree. Yay! Actually worked out better than I thought.
Yeah, a lot of times you don't realize how good this spell is.
Wow.
Yeah, just the highest thing.
So each foe is 2 damage, or 4 if he has last wizard token, but double it. So everybody takes 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. That's actually impressive.
That hurts.
Yeah.
So I was at 23, 19, 15. Yeah.
Alright, and the strongest foe,
Bad.
2 damage, and if he has delivery in his spell, steal and resolve, so it doesn't count anymore.
I'm at 11.
At 2 damage.
So I take 2 damage?
Yes.
Yeah, he was higher.
Wow, that exorcism.
That's what she said? That's what Linda Blair said? I don't know.
3. I'm good.
When you think about it, an exorcism is just an eviction with more holy water.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm having trouble.
My goal in this game is to roll all of the dice.
You just want to see what's possible.
I just want to see a 12 dice roll. And then get all box scores.
Oh my god. It's one of those like, what did I do again?
But that's what makes it interesting. It's like wild magic.
But without the wild magic.
I have no idea how that'll go. I might die, but that's okay.
7.
Speaking of,
16.
0.
Okay, go. I don't know what will happen. We'll see how this goes.
Oh no, pew and pew always makes things go weird.
Yeah, so
Especially
the top
with-
4 cards.
If it's pew and disco mirrored, it can get really messed up really quick. Because you just disco mirror pew and pew.
Yep.
And then that's 8 cards.
Okay, so this one's not. 1, 2, 3. Oh, very lucky.
So pew and pew is useless.
Yep. Deal 1 damage for each elemental glyph of my spell. There's only 1, but each of you take 1. I may have totally misread something and totally confused the cards. Each foe. Great. And this is gonna suck. And I'm probably just gonna have to... Oh, 6. 2 damage, and I discard 2 cards. And it's each foe. Great. Okay, I am sick of saying that. And that. So, 2 cards, and those.
Alrighty. So we have Beardoplasty's mysterious testicle. So,
The mysterious testicle.
yes. And, this is gonna hurt.
Probably.
So, weakest foe. The power of 3.
I'm
So,
11.
Beardoplasties
10.
has, Scalping Testicle. So,
Oh,
5 damage, and I get a treasure.
Ouch. That's just mean,
Oh.
man.
Oh.
what did that just do?
Adds another power die. Let's roll for the delivery card. Alright. So, deal each add 1 damage to the foe on your right for each different glyph in your spell, and each treasure card I have, so 2. And now another testicle. 3, 6, so that'd be 11. So another 5, and I gain a treasure for the weakest foe.
I'm dead.
What do you have?
I was at 3.
Ah, then yes.
Yeah.
You are very dead.
Not gonna matter, but
Yeah, it's probably, you're probably gonna
the
win.
wild fruit. The wild
That was a really good draw.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm done.
I saw that, I'm like, oh.
And here I was going to be running Midnight Merlin's ritualistic wild magic, which, maybe there's a dark in there.
I tried to get rid of that one, but I got back. Fine. No, it's like. Okay. I have no idea. This is gonna be. So my bet is I'm gonna die, but we'll see. 13?
4. Go first.
Okay, let's see how this goes. Bleemax, Brainiacs, Maggoty, Whirlpool Trap.
Oh boy.
So,
So those whirlpool traps that'll get you.
yeah, so we'll see about the reveal the top 2 cards with a glyph that matches a glyph of the spell. This matches, so. And this matches.
That's gonna hurt.
Okay. Da-da-da. Discard the rest. Yeah, but those match. So cool. So that's done what I was hoping it would do. Sir Lutzor. Oh look, I gain a treasure.
It's pretty simple.
Ken has treasure. Because it might help. I don't know. Okay. It won't help me now, but that would have been cool at another time. It pretends to be an arcane card. Each foe rolls a die.
So you, or you.
And you don't get a treasure. Okay. Deal 3 damage to a random foe. Yeah, and you and that foe get a treasure. Fine. I didn't pick that, but okay. Ooh. Okay. Lady
Well.
Luck girders.
I've got the Lady Luck's brassiere.
Yeah.
Collecting all of Lady Luck's little.
That's okay. I got the pumps of power too, so
This one.
I'm fancy.
Deal
Very
2
fancy.
damage to your strongest foe for each dark glyph in your spell. I only have 1, so it's 2 damage. Okay. Let's see how this goes, because there's this. So,
Ow.
3 damage, and the target must choose to destroy one of his treasures or suffer 3 more damage. I didn't expect
With the
to.
pumps.
Yep.
I didn't expect to live through my spell for some reason.
Your own spell.
I just assumed that I'm gonna kill myself.
Self-destruct.
All right.
I didn't mean to do that, sorry.
So we've got Sphinxian, Ballsy, Cone of Acid.
Fun.
So I actually get to choose and steal a treasure card belonging to any foe.
They're weird. One might actually help you. This one actually might make that hurt more.
Sure, we'll grab the moccasins. I need to replace my footwear that you made me get rid of.
Sensible and stylish.
The foes to my left and right must each choose one of your treasures and give it to me, or suffer 3 damage.
Shakedown.
I'm just full of just.
So Lady Luck's garters, her brassiere that shoots lasers with a fister cannon, and the moccasins of mana.
I'm fully equipped.
Yeah.
And
Serious wizardry going on here.
so foes on my left and right.
Yep.
I got to roll power, and I got to add 1 to that on top of my 2. So that is 9. So 2 damage. That I gotta get interested.
Another
Oh my god,
round.
I survived. Wow. Okay.
I just stole all your clothes.
Pretty much all the treasures. You needed matching garters.
Oh, I had other cards. Okay, that's where they were. Never mind. Wait. 5. 1, 2, 3. How many do you need?
3.
I didn't look at anything, so we're good.
So do I just have fun?
It's like
It's supposed to be ridiculous. Why not? I would, yeah. That's a movie you only see once, and it's great that it's on camera.
Yep. I'm going for it.
Going for it.
I'll probably die before I get the chance to.
But it's worth a shot.
I'm going for it.
yeah. I hate that when you have something and you're like, I want to do this. Oh no, wait, I can't.
I should do that. It's a way better idea.
Yeah, just so you can go first. Oh my god, the weirdness. Oh, I'll just do that. Whatever. I know you're going first anyway, so go.
So,
We have a
what?
quality magic,
Oh,
quality
God.
magic.
So, and because I played two or less, I have Lady Luck's garters.
Oh god. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay, this will be interesting.
so, Nobody knows what's going on now.
No, nobody knows what's going to happen.
All right.
This is the best spell ever.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah. Because he has to do them one at a time.
So we got Ben's Voodoo. Activate now or...
Activate now.
Yep. So, each foe rolls a die and takes that much damage. Take 3.
1, 2, 3. Right?
Actually, hold on to that. I'm not going to live through this round, so that can actually... It's done its duty. Alright. 2 damage to the random foe. And...
I'm random, I guess.
So, it'll be 4 damage.
4. I'm dead.
It works!
The random
Check what
works.
the last one would have been. Just for shits and
And a dragon sword.
Okay. Yeah.
Which would have given me an extra die.
If it's not enough, a dragon.
And I can reroll 1 by discarding and getting out of the treasure. So that would have been 5. Which would have given me also... when I make a power roll, I actually get 1 for each natural 6, so I wouldn't have anything. But yeah.
It just goes to show.
I wanted some wild magic. Caution to the wind.
It's one of those things that, like, it's why I like this game so much in the sense of, like, okay, yeah, we're tired, we want to play something completely nonsensical.
Well, I was going to play all 3 at first, and then I looked at the brassy airs and I'm like, wait. The garters, rather. And I was like, wait. It lets me go first and get what I want to do out anyways.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's so goofy.
Losing is still fun.
Oh yeah, I mean, and the Dead Wizards card do rebalance nicely. Like they actually.
I had like nothing in my hand either.
Oh, I know.
I was like, whatever, magic, wild magic.
It's like, yeah, no, I have 10 of these. Go.
It'll work for me, right? Apparently, yes.
Apparently, yeah. Oh, I know.
But you see, Lord Darklord, Lord of Darkness and Kittens.
I know, but you want a fun one? You have to watch the tabletop episode for this.
He does the fake Ticklebottom voice for most of it, and then the Kraz Tar.
Yeah, so that, yeah.
Will Wheaton in a high nasally voice. I'm gonna attack you just because I hate your voice.
Yeah.
He admits the first time he played this game, he hated it.
He didn't like the random.
Yep.
But it's one of those, you know, his producer was like, look, you have to play it and let it be what it is.
Yep.
Like, this isn't, like, a serious game. I mean, I'm sorry, but, like...
Yeah, exactly.
The Cuddle Wizard.
Sir Kitty Purrington, the Cuddle Wizard. Like, seriously. The little doohickey. But, yeah. And all the characters are really funny.
Yep.
Yeah,
No, it's very
ridiculous.
much along the lines of like Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah.
A little more gory.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the artwork on this stuff is wow.
Well, it's really in the line of like the Adventure Time stuff.
Yeah.
And I actually a lot of the reminds me a lot of what it was called.
Princess Holiday and her Fury Corn.
The one with the flapjack. Reminds me of that a bit.
Adventure Time.
That as well.
Make it pancakes.
But yeah, so it's interesting. Like it's completely ridiculous. They added in the expansion. They added something
Where this is actually you take control of this and
Yep.
it gives you stuff.
It makes you a target too, though. So it's interesting. And then I don't know what the third one gives.
Yeah, this is my most recent expansion. I haven't really played it yet. This is Murder Shroom Marsh.
So we don't know what it adds yet.
Yeah, that's where we got Lord Darkness, Lord of Kittens.
Ah.
Yeah, we just keep all the characters together because then we can just use.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what game you play them
Yeah.
in.
They're not really exclusive.
No, which is nice. So you can just take the card and play.
But it's fun because you can just let it be random.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I mean the goal here is just complete stupidity.
Wild cards.
Yeah, it's sometimes you're like, I'm just gonna do this because I think this will work.
Well, I ended up having the one from when I had previously died, and then I had a second one I picked up at one point. I'm like, okay, cool. Then on the last turn I picked up a third. I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
well,
it's like I'm just doing it. Yeah.
We're doing the thing.
Well, let's go for it.
YOLO.
You only
in
cast
this
once.
game, well, yeah, but in this game you.
Well, in this game, you kind of live twice.
Yeah.
Your lot. Your lot doesn't have the same.
Sound, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's goofy. It's a nice, like, yeah, no, we're tired and we'll play
Yep.
stupid thing. It's great for that.
So they started putting warnings on them. Warning contains awesome mature content and profanity.
Yeah.
But it's Cryptozoic, and they are known for crazy box art. The manual's all written like this too, eh? So it's like a metal poster.
I mean, it's great, but it's also, at the same time, it's also bad design.
Yep.
It's both at once. And it works in the context of this, but if you try to do that under any other context, it'd be like,
Yeah.
I mean, it says right here, attention, contains spicy language and extreme cartoon violence.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's because parents probably complained.
Spicy. Do you have the balls to totally melt the dude's face with magic? Just right there on the box art. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, like, well, the beautiful thing is they're able to reuse all the art. It's you know, like some of the stuff I've had to design for the con, and I'm like, oh wait, I can actually like rejig this a little bit and reuse it for
Yep.
another thing, so I don't have to like drive myself crazy.
So that's the thing.
Connor's like,
Well, yeah, it's it actually has spells on the
Yep.
yeah.
like muzzle snappy dude. And I learned that it's actually the squirrel on the end of the stick that's tied to his stick shooting the spell.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's neat.
Cards like test to kill,
Yep.
catastrophic, and ballsy. That was fun.
No, it was a good night.
Yeah.
And we'll say goodnight to the live stream so I can press button.
Night night. Thank you for
Bye.
showing up.